Joe, stop
All
that.
right.
So,
We are live. All right. Ooh, all right. That took
Hey!
forever and a day to do. I just need to post this on Facebook as well. So, um, all right. So now that you guys are a little bit settled, I'm gonna get started with just explaining how this is gonna work. Okay, so hello friends, and welcome to what is going to be the largest D&D campaign on Twitch. Absolutely. So, um, I'm your host and DM, Anthony, and I have with us the first cast. This will be a cast of 6 characters every week that will be rotating. You might have one person rotate, we might have two, we might have three, we might have all 6, but you will see a lot of different guest stars on this Twitch campaign. So I want to get started and let's see. I'm pretty sure you guys were all met with this letter, correct?
yes.
All
Yep.
right. All right. Hold on.
I'm not reading it right now for the first time.
Hold on.
Wow.
I
That's
need-
that's some preparedness.
Alright.
Wait, I just got out of work. Get out.
Alright. Alright. So, I'm gonna go down the list for you guys, and I want you guys to talk to me a little bit. So, I'm just gonna go down in order, starting with Morin. So, you received this letter from some sort of messenger from the king. How did you feel about that, Morin?
I have to say it concerns me. Why would the king choose anyone to be his knight?
Yeah, it is a little strange that he would choose like you guys of all people. You're not very skilled, are you?
Indeed, we are not. Still wet behind the ears, I would say.
Okay. Bruberg, you received this letter from some random messenger when you were up in the mountains. Tell me how did you feel about this?
I just wanted to throw this letter away. I just wanted to sit in my house, drink some beer, take care of my garden, and try to keep reading and figure out what the brothers under the mountain missed. I can't find the answers.
Okay. Tiarmot, you got this letter. You've been all over the place. Everyone knows you, or at least you think everybody knows you. All posted on newspapers and stuff. And then you got this letter. How did you feel?
Whom, myself?
Yeah,
Yes.
Tiarmot.
Oh, okay. Well, I read this letter, and I was very confused, because why would he want me to be his knight? So I got to thinking, is that, like, he clearly must want me to put me in armor, but you can't wrestle in armor. So I actually threw out the letter, and I kind of forgot about it for a few days, until one of my, someone in the inn I was staying at actually picked it up and read it to me. They said, you should actually probably go to this. It would be good for your adventure. And so I joined for the sake of not disappointing my fan, but I'm not wearing the armor. TR,
Okay.
that's not wearing this armor.
Coriander, you got this letter while you were in your cathedral, doing some research. Well, tell me, how did you react to this letter?
Well, I see this. My priests have always told me that the day will come when I get to leave the confines of my convent, rouse love to all over the world. So I think this is the first chance for me to minister to others.
Okay. All right. Neurixius, you got this letter, randomly into your clan. Like, how did you react to this letter?
It seemed a little generic to me. Dear Adventure. That, I mean, just like that. But, I'm really interested in it. It seems like it might be an interesting opportunity. At the very least, I can meet some new people and, maybe have some fun. Who knows?
Okay. Juditha, you're normally out in the woods, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and a messenger came all the way out there to find you to hand you this letter. How did you react?
Well, I'm a little frustrated because clearly they heard about everything that happened in my little town, and they're only picking me because of this big story, and I just want to. I don't want all this attention. I just want to live my life. I didn't do anything that special.
Okay. So you guys all end up entering the city of Bradford.
Whoa.
Okay. This city is beautiful. Okay. You guys can see there's a giant clock tower. The city is bustling. It is incredibly diverse. It looks like the people of this city are incredibly happy. It doesn't. You guys walk through the streets and you don't really notice a lot of poor people. Everyone just looks so happy and giving and friendly. As you guys make your way through the city of Bradford, you enter into Castle Bradford. Okay. You guys each show your letters over to the soldiers in front of the castle, and they let you in to talk to none other than the king himself, King Bradford.
Well, if it isn't my band of adventurers that I have gathered, welcome. How can I help you guys today?
Well, first, I want to say, and I'm going to get on one knee. I want to say, Your Highness, this is a magnificent castle. Whoever built it did a great job. And
Thank you. This castle's been passed down from centuries and centuries of the Bradford name. And I assume that you are Coriander?
Coriander Sigurgigan, at your service.
Huh. Coriander, tell me a little bit about your history, young dwarf.
Well, I was raised in a convent. I am a disciple of Rao, and this is my first time out of my city. So I'm hoping to use this as an opportunity to not only do the assignment that you gave to me, but also I want to spread Rao's love to all over the world in the process.
Ah, yes, Rao.
And make peace.
Yes.
Peace among everybody.
Praise Rao.
Alright, he looks over, and he looks at little Juditha over there, and he gives a little smirk, and he goes,
Oh, young gnome, thank you so much for responding to my letter.
You're welcome. I was just wondering, is there some sort of mistake? Because I know I made a bunch of news, but I mean, I didn't really do anything that special, and I don't really know if I should actually be here.
No mistake. I picked you for a reason.
Okay.
yes, and he looks over at the Dragonborn Neurixius, and he just looks in awe, like he hasn't really seen very many Dragonborn. And he goes, he sticks his ear out a little bit to Neurixius. He goes,
Oh, are you the Neurixius?
Yes, sir. At your service.
Oh my gosh. I so appreciate you coming and joining our royal guard. We needed someone to boost the morale. Can I hear a little song?
Right now?
Sure.
What do you want to hear?
Tell me, what is the song of your people?
Whoa!
Oh, yes.
Tiamat just starts snickering and tapping his foot. Like,
he looks so delighted. He looks over at Bruberg. Tell me, Bruberg, how are you feeling about the situation right now?
a little uneasy. I'm gonna go up next to Coriander and I'm gonna put my staff down and I'm gonna use it to kneel down. I'm gonna take a knee.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I'm gonna be like, King Bradford, why did you call us all here?
Brewbrook, please, no need for any formalities. Please stand. I called you here because I saw the potential. I felt the potential in all of you. I know that you guys would end up being probably my greatest warriors that I have ever recruited.
And he looks over at Morin, and he goes,
Oh, and you must be the young elf Morin.
Indeed, I am, Your Majesty.
Oh, thank you so much for coming out. We're definitely gonna need your skills to help fix things.
Fix things, you say?
There's been so much calm around Bradford, and we try so hard to help keep peace around in this world, and you can see that our city is booming. It's amazing here. You know, people
Okay.
aren't upset. I feed my people. No one is starving. No one is upset. But it's not the same out there.
Out
I
where?
Oh, all around. Anything outside of Bradford, really. It's kind of dangerous out there. That's why I've called you all here. I've recruited you and... I'm sorry?
Is it? Forgive me, Your Majesty, for interrupting you, but is it demons?
Demons, you say?
Who knows? There's so much that goes on, and I have to take care of my city, and that's why I recruited all of you. I need your guys' help. You guys will be my own special royal army, branded with the Bradford crest.
Well, if you would tell us more about this assignment, I'd
Sure.
love to hear about it.
He reaches over on his throne. He's like looking for something. He's not he feels like he left it over on the side of his throne, but he's not entirely sure. He looks around, and he's like,
Oh gosh. I'm so sorry. I have a lot to attend to. My head knight over here, he'll be the one that will help you and get you started on your journeys. Okay?
Understood, Your Majesty.
If we must, Your Majesty.
Of course.
and he gets up and he walks away, and you notice that there is a guard, one of the guards that you kind of walk past. You didn't really pay too much attention to, but it's obvious that he's got some high renown. The way that the other knights are looking at him and the other guards are looking at him, and the way that he walks, he's very stern, okay? And he walks up to you guys, and he's got on this like silver plate mail with this giant B branded on his chest. And he walks up to you guys, and he's like, huh. So you're the youngins that the king recruited, huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah?
Indeed.
I
I
suppose.
don't know who you're calling a youngin.
You, let me guess, you have no combat experience whatsoever.
No combat experience. Tiarmet is most famous orc wrestler.
I probably
I
know
mean, I fought
more
demons
from the
here and
books
there around my
than you.
town.
Oh gosh, I don't even, gosh.
Tiarmet could body slam you into that wall, sir.
I'd like to see you try.
Would you like to go?
That's okay. Whatever the king wishes, whatever. I told him he needs to get more experienced adventurers. We can't keep recruiting these youngin' fresh out the womb. Oh gosh.
Fresh out the womb.
I am 10 years into my adult years, sir.
Hold on, time out. What do
I
you
am
mean?
turning gray.
Oh, you aren't the first ones, and you certainly won't be the last ones. Who knows if you'll even survive? He like scoffs at you a little bit, and he looks at Ruperk, and he like checks him out a little bit, looks up and down, trying to size him up, and he's definitely not liking what he sees. Gosh.
You got a problem with what you're looking at?
Oh, whatever. Whether or not I have a problem with you guys is irrelevant. Here. He walks you. He waves you guys over to a wall, and you guys look over on the wall, and you notice that there are here 3 posters. Take your pick. Whatever you do, just try and make it back alive. I give up hope on you guys.
Who are these people?
I just want a cow.
These are the problems that some of the townspeople have brought to our attention, and the king is so foolish. He allows anybody to walk in and just spew whatever nonsense that they want at him, and he is so determined to make sure that everything is perfect here in Bradford, but he doesn't realize that not everything can be perfect.
I'm noticing a trend here. These are all pretty useless crimes.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's a child missing.
He thinks that there might be more to it, but it's whatever. Probably left the kid somewhere, and the kid's probably off playing with his friends, and I don't know. They probably lost their cows over in the woods, and I don't even know about potion. Whatever.
Well, as far as the kid is concerned, I think it's worth checking out to make sure that it's, he's just playing with his friends, because God forbid anything else.
You guys take your
this
pick.
bounty.
That seems like the only one worth our time.
You guys take your pick. Whatever. Once you finish all of these, go report back to me, and then we'll see if you make it back. And he walks away, and he's got like his entourage of other soldiers, obviously of lower rank, that follow behind him. And this is your guys' choice. You have 3 quests here that you have available to you. Discuss amongst yourselves which quest that you feel you want to do first, and we'll get started from there.
All right.
So, Gus,
I do believe that the child is the only one worth our time.
I agree.
And even then, the reward is somewhat meager.
Tiamat agrees, but who was that bearded man on the throne? He seemed to talk like he knew everything.
That's what we call a king.
Morin?
A king?
Indeed.
What was he the king of? Sitting on his butt?
Morin, regardless of reward, a child is missing, and the last thing we need is for a child to end up dead. So I'd say,
Why doesn't the
regardless
king
of
go check?
reward,
I'm with Coriander on this one. We should probably go for the child.
Of course, the child always
I
comes
have no
first.
interest in rounding up cows or finding things about potions.
Cows
I have
make
all the
good beef.
potions I need at my place. Let's find this kid.
agreed.
How do you feel, Juditha?
I think finding the child would be a pretty good idea. I mean, the cows are definitely interesting, but I feel more bad about a kid being gone than cows.
Okay. Sure. So, you guys have all decided on looking for the child?
Yes.
Yes.
100%.
All right, perfect. So you guys walk out of the castle, and you are back here in the city of Bradford, and there are a few notable places for you guys. So there is a local shop that has it looks super nice. It kind of looks like a huge shopping center. You've got the marketplace where you have a lot of the people kind of just walking around buying and selling goods and trading. And you have the Castle Bradford. So your choice of where to go.
Would we not go to the woods where the child is?
Well, we need to gather information first.
Exactly.
Maybe
Do you
the
know where the
marketplace
woods are?
is best.
Back towards the forest.
Yes.
I believe the marketplace might be.
And the
our-
statue is made of wood, of course.
Of course it is. It's a beautiful statue. I love it.
But okay. I vote I always say a marketplace, good place for information.
The good dwarf brother knows what's up.
Yeah, I mean, marketplace is gonna have the most amount of people, and you know, they're bound to know what about a kid going missing.
Marketplaces abound with information.
But I do have one caveat. It is also possible for us to be noticed there. I'm only saying that in case if there's someone who follows us, we might be too easily. But take that as you may. Take that as you may.
Oh, you raise a good point. You've raised a good point.
Just keep
If
that
they
eye.
follow us, we just pile drive them. Simple.
What is the second option? What are the-
You have you can go to the store.
Okay.
It's kind of a general store. It's a bigger store. Lots of windows. You see that there's people coming and going from the store. And you have the third option of going back into the castle and trying to talk to the soldiers and maybe trying to figure something out.
I'm gonna go with the marketplace.
I actually vote the marketplace. I realize that I personally believe that within crowds, it actually may be better to hide there.
Okay.
Makes a good point.
We could all act as if
Yeah,
we are
it
this
is.
big one's crew.
True.
He does seem
Oh,
to-
you mean my
he
entourage?
does.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
You know big words. Surprising for someone like you.
Ooh.
Tiamat had a dictionary with him. Thank you.
All right, so you guys head over into the marketplace. Hold on. Let's get you guys here with this here. Okay. So yeah, you guys head over into the marketplace, and it's very bustling. The city's a very large city. It's obviously a capital of some sort. And you notice that there are people just buying and trading produce, and you see a few people walking around with like some goats and some sheep, and you see people they have up their freshly sewn clothes and some of their baked goods out.
Freshly sewn.
Yeah, freshly sewn. They were sewn right there on the spot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say hot off the needle and thread.
Exactly, hot off the needle and thread.
Beautiful. This is gorgeous.
Yes. As you guys are walking around and you notice all this stuff, you notice a bunch of little kids running around and playing tag and everything. And yeah.
Hey, Juditha, do you think these kids might know anything about the one that's missing?
They might be friends with them.
I say someone trustworthy approaches them.
Tiamat will approach them.
Not
Tiamat is good with the kids. Tiamat is great
you.
with the kids.
You might be a
I want to
little
accompany them.
intimidating for little children.
Tiamat has plenty of fans all over the world.
Coriander, was it?
Yes.
What say you and I approach these children? I have
We are
something to
short.
talk-
We are dwarves, so.
I do have something to ask you anyway.
Okay. Understand.
Okay.
So,
Tiamat just kind of pouts in the corner.
are you guys okay with this?
I mean, did you want me to go with you guys?
I feel like that'd be the best idea.
Well, put it this way. If you are good with words, then you may join us.
All right, you got Shorty Squad coming through. Okay. Okay.
Still pouting in the corner.
Okay. So the three of you walk forward, and you notice the kids are all playing tag, and one of the kids stops and looks over at Juditha and goes, "Whoa! Look at that one! Why is she so short?"
Because I'm a gnome, and gnomes are short.
Gnomes
It's not
are short?
Gnomes are
nice to
generally
omelet
short
people.
people.
What? Wait, does that mean you sit in front of lawns?
No, young one.
No, no.
Gnomes are their own proud people.
What that even
Oh!
in this universe?
What? What? The kid looks over at Brewberg and goes, you look fat! Why are you fat?
No, child, no.
Do you
That
drink
is
a lot?
nothing
My dad
like-
drinks a lot and he looks like that too.
Warren just watches from afar.
Yes, you could say I drink a lot.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
likes
man.
that special juice. I'm not allowed to have the special juice though.
You should not have special juice, children, no.
Agreed.
Oh, but it smells so good sometimes.
That's how it all starts, young one.
Oh, maybe I should be talking to you. My mom told me not to talk to strangers.
I want to use a persuasion check.
What are you trying to say?
I'm trying to ask. Well, we just have a quick question. If you don't asking us, we want to ask about a child real quick. We will give you. I look over at a food stand, sort of in the distance. I will buy you some cheese.
What?
Like,
Cheese?
yes.
Oh, but I don't like cheese.
You don't like cheese? Well, then what else?
Oh, what if we get you your own special juice?
Special juice? I would love special juice.
Yes, we can get you your own. And I'm gonna, like, nudge Coriander and be like, non-alcoholic.
Oh, yes! Yes, I love special juice. What can I do? What can I do?
Well,
Go on.
do you have a friend that's, maybe you haven't seen him in a while?
Oh, I have a lot of friends. There's Billy. There's Max. There's Seth. Oh man. Yeah, you can't forget about Leah. And then there's Joe. And I think sometimes my teacher's my friend, but I'm not sure. Because sometimes she yells at me and I don't like it. And my mom
Sorry?
and my dad.
Young one? Young one?
Well, has anyone gone missing at all?
Oh yes.
Sorry. Who, sir?
Zuntai.
I don't know. I don't know if I should be talking about this.
Why not?
Do you want the special
we are
juice?
after.
His dad said to just leave it alone.
His dad.
Oh.
Yeah.
Would you be able to tell us who his father is?
Yeah. He lives
Okay.
over in the house over there. The little boy points over in the distance. Well, he lives in the house over there, and we used to play all the time. And I don't know, one day, he went out with his dad, and he hasn't come back.
Have you seen this?
Gotcha. He went out with his dad, you said. Or he went out.
Yeah, he went out with his dad. He said he was gonna be back, but he hasn't come back.
Okay.
Coriander, while
Yes.
this child tells Judith of the rest, we should go get the special juice.
Yes. Let's go get the special juice for the young one here.
Special juice!
So me and Coriander are gonna go off and get the special juice, and while we're on our own, I'm gonna ask Coriander. So you mentioned demons earlier. What do you
Yeah.
know of them?
All I know is that they are evil and they disrupt the peace, and they are not to be trusted. And they, yeah.
I have had various run-ins with demons in the past. If there's anything you find out and can tell me, that would be most grateful.
Understood. I've actually spent my time researching quite a bit of demons, so if you ever have any questions right now, then
Oh, you like me.
of course I spent my entire life studying these topics.
Entire library worth of tomes.
Can you repeat that?
Still, I have read an entire library's worth of tomes, and still no answers.
Well, what kind of answers are you looking for?
We can get into that at a later time.
Understand.
Let's get this special juice.
Of course.
Um,
Non-alcohol?
The kid looks over at Judith and goes, "Are they getting my special juice?"
Yeah, they're going to get the special juice right now.
Oh, okay. Are you gonna find Billy?
We are definitely gonna try.
Oh, okay. I've been really worried.
I can understand that.
Yeah, I don't know where he went. I don't like his dad.
Has his dad come back since?
Yeah, his dad's not nice. I told the king that Billy's been gone, and then his dad came, and his dad was saying really mean things to me, and I didn't like it.
What was he saying to you?
He said to leave it alone, that Billy's strong, and Billy will be able to handle it, and Billy can do it himself, but I miss my friend.
I can understand that. So, do you have any idea of what he would be handling on his own?
I don't know. They just left one day, and then Billy just never came back, but his dad did.
Did they have anything with them?
No, yes, actually, yeah, Billy had, like, this loaf of bread, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah, that sounds a little strange.
Do you want to go play hopscotch with me?
I mean, I could play one game.
Woo! Oh! The little kid, like, screams over to his husband, Guys! Over here!
One
She
hop
says she's
plus
a
game turns into
nerd.
17.
And she wants to play hopscotch! And then all the kids kind of, like come and surround you. And they're all kind of looking at you in awe and, like, tapping on you and, like tugging on you a little bit.
All right. Let's stop this. I
So
don't.
it's at this point, me and Coriander come back with the special juice.
Yes. Here you go, young one.
The kid kind of just disregards you. he just seems super interested with all of his friends, and he's like showing off that Juditha's a gnome.
Guys, is there anything you could do to like get me out of here?
Tiamat would help you, but he decided
Special
you were taking too long. And he started eating an apple he found, probably in a stand, but he's not sure.
I got the special juice!
The boy looks up. Special juice! And then all the kids look over and they all surround Coriander.
Rip.
Back away, little ones. Back away. This one is for the young man here. Sir, what's your name? Anyway.
Coriander.
Yes?
All the kids kind of jump on top of you.
Oh.
I'm gonna need you to roll me an athletics check.
Oh.
Yes.
Alright. I'm rolling an athletics check. Oh, boy.
Oh boy.
Athletics, you said?
Yup.
Alright.
Oh, nice. Holy
All
shit.
right.
Hey.
Hey.
Wow.
Oh.
Nice. All right.
I
Well,
hope that's a good sign of things to come.
Oh my
so
goodness.
all the kids
Black
kind
magic.
of, all the kids start jumping on you. You tell Coriander, tell me what you do to keep these kids off of you.
I throw up the special juice. I manage to slip underneath, and then I catch it like this in one hand, and I'm like, "Kids, calm down."
And now they're like,
Definitely
"Whoa!" And,
Little boy, come over here.
and little boy walks over to you. Yes,
Tell me
sir?
your name. Tell me your name, sir.
My name is Lewis.
Lewis. My name is Coriander Sigurgesson. I hand over the special. Just call me Coriander or Corey.
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 Yes.
Okay, Corey.
I hand over the special juice. This is for you. I appreciate everything you did.
Oh, you're the best. And he drinks it, and he takes a sip of it, and he spits it out.
Oh!
What is wrong, young one?
Oh, gross.
Yeah.
Because you said you
See?
like special juice.
And I look at him and I'm like, that is why sometimes What your dad does, you shouldn't do as. It may not.
Hey, you even made it.
Can I call? Can I roll a persuasion check and just hug him or something and say?
TR Matt comes back at this point. What did you do? You made this child cry.
A couple of the guards start walking over to you guys, or start walking to over. Like they look over and they start walking over to see what's going on. Do you guys want to stay here or?
I believe we should get out of here at this point.
Agreed.
Where we go?
Agreed.
That may be a good idea.
Oh, okay.
We
So yeah, you have a couple more options. Now that you found out about the house, you guys can go to Billy's dad's house, or you can go to the castle and talk to the soldiers, or you can go into the store. Up to you guys.
What do you guys believe we should do? I think it's obvious, but I'd like to hear other opinions.
Well, I think that going to the dad's house might be a little too direct right now, because from what it sounds like, that Lewis told us, his dad's pretty mean. So I don't want to, like, start something too early before we can find anything else out.
We could get one of the guards to assist us in our inquiry.
You might want to be careful with that.
That's
I
true.
No.
I believe we should enter the store. Door clerks see many people, many kinds of people. He may have heard something. The
You know,
shopkeeper may
that's
have heard
true.
something.
He has a point.
TR Matt's still like munching on an apple, and he's like eating the last of the core. And he's like, if his dad is bad, TR Matt punch, but we wait on that. And so he's just kind of down for whatever.
Man of few words. Think harder.
All right. So have we come to a conclusion?
Yes.
Yes.
Whoa, who's echoing? Who's watching the stream?
Oh.
Me.
Oh.
Please mute
I
it.
closed it out.
Who
Is it good now?
No, someone's still echoing.
Let me.
Not me.
Not me.
Oh, it was definitely
It
coriander.
was definitely good.
100% coriander.
Rip.
Ripperoni.
Okay. All right. So you guys.
I'll put a push to talk.
Okay. Well, you could just mute the stream.
Yeah, just mute the Twitch. Just
Sure.
mute the Twitch stream.
Yeah.
I closed out of it.
Oh. Okay.
Go.
All right. Well, so you guys decided on where we're going. Where are we going? The store.
The store. Okay.
Okay.
The store.
All right, so you guys walk into the general store, and it looks pretty poppin' in there. You got a lot of people shopping, and there's a lot of different like clothes and like random knickknacks and stuff like that. A little bit of adventuring gear, small things here and there. And there is the shopkeep. He's just kind of sitting there, kind of just fiddling around with his goods. Not in a bad way.
Oh, Lord. Wow. I hope we don't have children in the stream.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, what? Somebody's not going again.
Yeah.
There goes Seth.
Can you put your headphones in?
What headphones?
Okay. Anyway.
Big
Alright.
energy.
Okay. Well, anyways, yes, you guys enter the store. You see.
I don't have.
Okay, you see the shopkeep, like fixing up some of the stuff in his store, and he looks over at you guys. He's like, "Hey, welcome, and I think I can help you find today."
Tiamat thinks, do you have a steel chair?
Do I have what?
A steel chair.
Pay that man no mind.
I don't. I have wooden chair, but that's mine. I need to sit.
As I said, pay this man no mind.
Tiamat's disappointed because he's still stuck with this club, and he would prefer a steel chair to fight with. But, that's like,
Tiamat,
Someone call me?
Tiamat, I believe we should be asking him in regards to the missing boy.
Missing.
Sir, have you ever heard? Basically, I don't want to interrupt you or take up too much of your time, but have you heard rumors of a missing boy?
Yeah, I have.
Such as what?
I didn't pay too much mind to it. It's none of my business, but it's that little Billy kid, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. His dad's not the nicest guy. He comes in here from time to time. Not the
What does he
biggest
do?
fan of
Does
him.
he buy anything? Just curious.
Yeah, he buys food. You know, necessities. He complains about my prices every time he walks in. Tells me, I marked something for 1 gold and 90 silver, and it rings up as 2 gold, and he's flipping out. But you know, things happen.
He sounds like a truly evil man.
Oh
So
God.
he's very abrasive.
When is the last time you've seen this child?
It's been about a week, maybe a week and a half.
Okay.
Are we sure he's still alive?
I
Don't
hey, I
jump to
don't.
conclusions.
I don't
jump-
know. It's none of my business. I'm happy with my business here. I'm not messing with any of that stuff. I'm gonna just.
When you saw him last, did he happen to be with anybody else?
He was with his dad. Well, there was Bill, the little kid Billy, and his dad.
Okay. His father.
Mm-hmm.
Where were they headed? Were they going store, away, house?
Well, they were leaving the town, which I thought was kind of weird. They were leaving the town, and the little boy was holding like a loaf of bread. It was kind of strange. He was kind of picking at it on his way.
All right. Huh.
Just a loaf of bread. That's not a whole lot to go on.
No, but the story seems familiar. The other child said he was with the same person.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did tell me that he was carrying a loaf of bread,
Mhm.
so it matches up.
Yeah, it was really weird. Like, why would you be leaving town with a single loaf of bread?
Would you be able to guide us as to what area of town they were exiting from?
Oh, they were leaving from the bridge towards the woods. We don't really go over there.
Okay. Well, thank you for your time.
Of course, of course. Did
Does
you
anybody
guys?
else have anything they need to ask?
Please stock more steel chairs before Tiamat's return.
I'll put it on my list, and he like takes down a pen and pad, and he like writes it down.
Thank you, sir. Tiamat will pay you handsomely for one.
Oh, whew. Well. Were you guys looking to buy anything?
What do you guys
Oh
do?
no, Tiamat prefers just what's on his back.
We have tons of stuff. What are you looking for?
What's your most popular item?
Our most popular item?
Yeah. Distribute a lot of it.
Do you know the password?
Can I whisper it to you?
Yeah. Oh yeah, our most popular item is we have a couple short swords, and yeah, that's yeah, people buy short swords. Sometimes people buy rope. You know.
Okay. Do we have any rope here?
Yeah.
Anyone here have any rope?
Well, I would have to check through my bag.
Yeah, let me look through my bag as well.
As well.
Tiamat starts going through his.
So I'm sorry, I was deeply in thought during the explanation. What did we find so far?
Oh, I am sorry. I do not have any rope.
I don't have. I do have a hempen rope. If we could use that.
Yep, that's rope.
Tiamat has two clubs and a drum in his back.
I have a short sword and a light crossbow.
It so happens that I also have some hempen rope on my person.
Okay.
All I have is my javelin. Am I?
Oh, fun. Oh,
What exactly are we looking for, though?
I don't know, man. We're about to go into the woods.
Yes, this shopkeep here has informed us, much like that other child, that Billy has gone missing with his father. They were leaving towards the woods.
Something did not settle me. He, based on the child's.
whoa, Seth, turn your volume down. Oh, someone just left? And
What about now?
who just left?
No, I think someone joined.
Yeah.
Wait, how did somebody join?
It was Joe.
I need to kick you out.
Okay, I'm good.
Yeah. Okay. Whew, that just okay.
Why'd you do that?
All right.
You're still echoing.
Someone's echoing.
I don't hear anything. Sounds fine to me.
I hear an echo.
I don't hear anything.
Can I switch onto my computer without webcam?
No. Just turn your volume down. So it doesn't, and turn the microphone sensitivity down. Alright.
Should Terrence, I think, starts thinking, should we go inspect the father's house?
Probably a good idea. Swing by, see you there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do it stealthy.
And how do you plan on inspecting the house without catching the father's attention?
You gotta hide.
We kick door. And
That
then,
is-
and then he just shrugs. You just kick door.
We do not kick door. We have.
Why do we now kick door?
Because have you ever heard of knocking?
Oh, you can knock with your foot?
Without your foot, TR Mask.
And he starts thinking, I prefer to kick door.
Well, we're not gonna kick the door. So
Okay.
Don't worry, Tiamat. We can kick the next door, okay?
Okay.
That is a dangerous promise you just made.
We can kick another door, not the next door. Let me rephrase that, my friend.
No. You must always keep your promises.
what have you
I hate
done?
to say, but he does have a point.
All right.
Alright. So, we're going to the house.
Yes, I'm done the show.
Alright. So you guys make your way towards the house. Oh my gosh. Okay. We're gonna do a quick roll call. Okay? Say, so, okay, Juditha, say here.
Here.
Joe, say here.
Here?
Do you guys have two mics on?
No.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay. Hold up.
He's gonna go check.
Does someone not have their mic on?
Alright. This is actually the perfect time for the first break.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, perfect. So we will be back in about 15 minutes. Okay. So please, everyone, stay tuned. We'll be right back, and then we will go to Billy's dad's house. Because there is something very suspicious about Billy's dad here.
There's also something suspicious with his mic.
Yeah, real talk.
There's also something suspicious about his door. Maybe we should kick it.
All right. We will be back. We'll be back in about 10-15 minutes.
Cool.
Okay.
I was gonna say, it sounds like they can't hear anything.
Ah, there we go. My bad.
Wait. Can they hear us now?
Yes.
Can you hear me now?
Now they
Yes,
can.
they-
Okay.
No.
Let's rewind that a little bit.
I
There we go. Yes, for those of you that are joining us after the break, a little bit of a recap. The Royal Guards here have decided to take on the quest to find a missing child. They talked to a child, got some special juice, figured out that the dad left his child Billy, in the woods. They went to go talk to the shopkeep, found out that Billy's dad is not the nicest person, and here we are now outside of Billy's house. We said that that Neurixius was going to distract Tiarmot. As who wanted to approach the house?
Everyone else.
Everybody else.
Yeah.
I'm like,
All right. So
Tiamat is offended.
we
Like,
got Coriander, Morin, Bruberg, and Juditha approaching the house. Okay. Sure. All right. So you guys approach the house. Do you knock on the door? Do you bust in? Do you try to break in? You tell me.
let the
Coriander, you are
religious
a
man
man
knock on the
of...
door. I have very well experience on knocking on people's doors.
Coriander, you are a man
Experience.
of loyalty. I will trust your judgment.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Okay.
So I knock on.
Who is it?
It's the Royal Guards. We have to have a word with you.
What have I done wrong?
You have not done anything, sir, but please give us a moment of your time. You are not in trouble, I promise. I want to roll an intimidation check.
What are you gonna say?
Am I speaking in infernal? Like I'm gonna stomp, like knock
Okay.
3 times really hard and say, "Am I speaking infernal here?"
All right, sure. Roll me an intimidation check.
You gonna part 2 this?
oh my god. Oh, Lord.
I must have misheard you. I'm so sorry, Royal Guard. You just hear the all the chains unlock from the door, and then the door opens up. Please, guards, please come in. Can I get you a drink or and
Just a moment of your time, sir.
you guys are now inside of Billy's house.
Oh, that's a cute little
She
cat.
rolls, jeez.
Please take a seat. He pulls out the chairs a little bit around the table. I'm so sorry. I did not mean to come off as rude. Please, how can I help you guys?
Well, we've heard some troubling rumors, but first, we should introduce ourselves. My name is Bruberg.
Oh, okay, Bruberg.
I'm just a old dwarf trying to get by.
Oh, okay.
What's your name?
I understand. I'm William.
Okay, William. We've heard some troubling rumors that your son has gone missing.
Yeah.
Is everything all right?
Yeah, you know how little kids go. You know, the little boys. They run off and they do their own thing. You know.
But they don't disappear for days.
How long has it been since you've seen him?
Probably just a couple days.
Have you gone looking for him?
No, there's no need. You know, boys, right? He nudges you, like they.
No. My brothers went missing, and I went the same day to look for them. I'm sorry, I do not agree with what you're saying.
I'm sure. I'm sure that the other dwarf understands, right?
What kind of father would not express any worry for their own child?
A father that trusts his child. What? You don't think I can raise my son?
Well, given that he's gone missing, I feel like the chance to prove
He hasn't gone missing. He just decided to go out and play.
Excuse me, sir. William, was it?
Yes.
I am Morin Moonglow of the House Inspection Committee of the Royal Guard. I saw my fellow Royal Guards here approaching the house, and I thought I would come in and inform you that you have been selected for a random house inspection.
Random house inspection?
Yes, it's protocol. You see, we must make sure that all houses are up to protocol.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Okay. Oh wait, one second. I'll look over it. Here it is. Yes.
Why is everyone rolling?
Why is everyone rolling 20s?
We have not had a roll. Do you know what we would need? How much we need this in our other campaign? Jeez. Stop this. Stop this. Melodies of you. Jeez.
Oh yes, I know about the red. I have nothing to hide. Go, please, feel free. Do you guys want any snacks or bread or and?
Actually, sir, it would be much appreciated if you could wait outside of your home.
Oh yes.
Not protocol at all.
Oh yes, of course.
Can you direct that to your bread first?
Oh yes, he lets you in and he points over into the cupboard and he says, please feel free, make yourselves at home. I'm gonna go over to the store, go pick up some groceries. And maybe I'll cook you guys some dinner when I get back. Yeah, of course. Enjoy yourselves.
Much appreciated, sir.
We're inside now, right?
Yeah, you guys. He lets you guys inside.
Okay, cool.
And he walks out. And you guys are now in his home by yourselves.
That was very clever lying.
Worries me.
Okay, so we're gonna lock the door.
Okay. The door is locked.
And then in case he comes back a little bit earlier than
I vote that too.
Okay.
I'm gonna lock all the box that
We
he's
should
got.
just.
The chain.
Everything is locked. All his parts are locked. Shades are closed.
All right, guys. So, how many rooms are we dealing with?
It's not a big house. It's kind of a little bit. It's a little house. There's the kitchen. There's the living room, like the living area. There's the master bedroom, which is just the dad's bedroom, and then there is the little boy's bedroom. Easy to tell from the little bed and the big bed.
TR thinks we should check the bedrooms first.
Do you guys think we should?
I believe we should
Doesn't hurt.
cover the whole house.
Agreed.
That's what I'm saying.
We should split up into teams. I vote we split up into teams of 3. One check the top, one check the bottom. That's just me.
I say the small ones take the upper floor if the child's bedroom is there.
Okay.
Okay.
We can get around in areas that children can.
Okay. So Rupert, Coriander, and Juditha will go check out the little boy's bedroom. And Nerixius, Tiarma, and Morin, where are you guys checking first?
We should probably check out the master bed.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. Yes.
I agree with Tammy.
I agree as well.
I'm gonna roll 1d2. All right. So if it rolls a 1, these are happening simultaneously. Okay.
Okay.
So if we roll a 1, then it's going to be the shorty squad checking out the little boy's bedroom, and if it rolls a 2, then it's going to be the rest of you guys checking out the master bedroom. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So we got the master bedroom. All right. So you guys open up the door, and there's not that much there. There's a pretty big bed. And it looks like the sheets are all kind of torn off of it. Like someone's just slept in it. They didn't really make it up. There's one nightstand table on the side. But it looks pretty empty. It looks like only one person kind of lives in here.
Any closet or anything?
Yes, there is a closet.
Okay. I'm gonna go check.
Can
the closet.
we? Yes. Can we investigation check here?
Yeah, sure.
Alright.
Oh, okay.
Can we all do
Yay!
Yeah.
Yay! The first bad roll.
Yeah, everyone can roll me an investigation check.
Don't worry, it's the best goers.
Damn it.
Okay, I feel less bad.
Do we have advantage or disadvantage? Oh, never mind.
Stop with
y'all-
these crits.
Okay. Alright, yeah, so, You guys look around and you don't really see anything. Let's see if I can get this right. Yeah, you guys look around, you don't really see anything, but Neurixius, something catches your eye. Hold on, let's see if it's gonna work the way I want it to. Nope. Neurixius, you look around and you find a journal.
Okay. So I'm gonna pick that journal up. I'm gonna take a look at it.
Yeah, you to pick up the journal, and it's this black book here. It looks pretty worn from the sides, but the problem is that it's actually locked.
Oh, okay. Alrighty. So I'm gonna come back, turn around, and say, "Hey guys, so I found this journal. It's locked. Silly me, I didn't bring my lock picking set. But does anyone here have any we could use to try to make this up? Tear them up, please don't destroy it."
Tiamat puts away the club and he just looks down.
Thank you, appreciate it. But yeah, let's try to take a look. We can crack this.
Quick question. How do we roll for lock picking? Would it be like Thief's Tools or something? Or is
Yep,
there
if you
somewhere?
actually click on that Thief's Tools button, it will roll for you for the lockpick.
Okay. I would like to take. I'd like to take a crack at it.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, this isn't it's not the most secure diary in the world. It's just like that little tiny locks that you kind of see on from the 90s, my journals or whatever, my password journals. You know, like super small, so it doesn't actually take too much. And you're so used to it. This was super easy for you to get through. Yeah, you pick that lock easy and open up the journal.
Nothing to it.
Alright, so, Morin, you have the journal in your hands right now, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So tell me, how do you normally pick up and read books? Do you start from the very beginning? Do you kind of skim through? Do you start at the end and just, flip to the pages?
I started at the beginning, but I also skimmed through until something would potentially catch my eye.
Okay, sure. You start at the beginning, and he talks about it's William, and it's from years ago, and he talks about how happy he is. He finally met the girl of his dreams, and stuff like that. You're flipping through. Talks about how happy he's been since he's gotten married. Flip through a little bit more. He talks about how he's kind of weary about having a child so soon. He flipped through a little bit more. He talks about how depressed he is. His wife passed away after giving birth to his son. Just flip through, you flip through, and you kind of flip all the way to the end, and he talks about how he's finally done it. He's gotten back for what he's done.
Most interesting. Gather round. I think I found a clue. And then I showed the journal to Coriander. I passed it to him because I don't trust Tiamat.
Coriander's not in the room.
Oh, not Coriander. Who is
Neurixius.
it? Neurixius. Thank you. I'm sorry.
It's alright.
I'm learning. I passed it to Neurixius. Okay.
Tiamat psychically feels your spite from downstairs.
Alright. So Neurixius, now you have this book. So tell me, where are you starting from this book?
Probably beginning. Taking a look through it. Do we have to do any sort of check for it?
Nope, not at all. Yeah, so you start at the beginning and you read the same pages that Morin goes through. But Morin calls attention to a couple of specific pages that she kind of glossed over and hands the book when she handed the book over to you. And you read about it, and he talks about how upset he is that his wife passed away after giving birth to his son. And he blames his son for the death of the love of his life. He talks about how he's been trying so hard to figure something out, and he can't. He wants to get rid of it. He wants to get rid of him. That's all he says is him. And he talks about how he's finally done. He's finally reached his goal, and he can finally have his wife rest in peace.
Nothing's like dated on there, right?
No, but it's pretty obvious to tell. Like, this is the very last few pages of the journal, you know, compared to the beginning.
Alright. I head back into the closet where the journal. I'm gonna look around to see if there's anything else in there. Maybe along the same lines. So we can find maybe, you know, anything.
You find some rope.
Okay. I'm gonna put that in my pocket.
I fear this is going to become a meme.
You 100% find some rope.
Alright. Come back out and say, alright guys, I feel like this is the best we have. We can keep searching the room a little bit. We don't waste too much. Okay?
Okay.
Tiamat kind of raises the question to the group. Should we keep the journal or should we put it back where we found it?
We should keep it. We can use it as evidence. We can use it as evidence against William to the king.
Well, we don't want
She
to.
makes a fine point.
I'm gonna take the rope out of my pocket and put it back. We don't want him to know that we were taking his things. Probably want to keep it as simple as possible. Yeah. We want to take it easy. There's any way we can just like write down some of the finer points of that.
You can rip out some of the pages, the key pages.
I like that idea.
I trust the paladin. He seems smart.
Coriander is not there.
We can rip out some of the pages and take them with us.
That's a good idea.
We're still separated.
We just got to be careful about how we rip. No.
Okay. Now let me ask you guys. You said you want to rip some of the pages. What pages are you ripping?
Probably ones about his wife passing away, about him blaming his son, about him saying that he's working on a plan to get rid of him, saying that he finally did it.
Okay.
And we call that Lost Boys.
Okay, so... Alright, I'm just gonna keep note of that so I can give you guys a handout later. Okay. Journal pages. Okay. So, alright, yeah, you rip out some of those pages and you rip them out kind of neatly. It doesn't look like it's been fiddled with too much. And then you take the journal and you lock it back up and you put it right back where you found it.
Okay.
Okay. And now we're gonna take it over to the Shorty Squad.
Oh, perfect timing.
Yup.
Awesome. Welcome back.
Alright, you are in this little kid's room. There's little posters hung up of like Tiamat. And there's like there's not a bed, but it's kind of just like a little like sleeping bag on the floor. The room looks like a mess, and there's not too much going on in this room. You would be surprised that this was a little kid's room. It looks more like a prison cell than a kid's room. Talk to me. Where do you want to look?
Are there any, like, holes anywhere in the room?
Roll me an investigation check.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, there are. So there is where the bedroll is. There's the pillow, and Rupert, you actually lift up the pillow, and you notice that there's a little insert in the wall.
Oh. Coriander. Juditha, come over here.
Coming.
Take a look at this.
Huh. Interesting.
This is the child's room, no?
Agreed.
Seems a bit odd for that to be here.
I will say, I mean, the whole look of this entire room seems shady enough, but yeah, you're
You
right.
are not wrong. You are not wrong. but this concerns me the most.
You know what concerned me more? For a man whose child went missing, he didn't seem that
Scared
much
or
upset
anything.
or upset when talking about it. Because normally when a parent loses their child, they're usually crying, they're distressed.
No.
He seemed
And-
rather calm.
As soon as I said that I did not agree with him, he turned to you as if it was normal.
I certainly don't agree, but
No, there's something very, very wrong with this man.
agreed. Does anybody else notice anything?
No, there's nothing else there. It's pretty barren other than that bedroll, and when Bruberg moved the pillow, you see the hole. It looks like you can fit your hand in there. Not like a big hole, but enough so that you can fit your hand through and maybe stuff some things inside.
Can I put my staff through it and try to use it as a hook?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you put your staff through it, and it stops kind of pretty short in there. And you poke, and it feels like you're poking something soft.
I don't know what is in there. Are you able to produce any sort of light?
I'll check.
Yeah, it's just a little hole.
I have a candle.
Okay, yeah. Would you like to light the candle?
Sure.
Sure. Okay. So you light up the candle, Coriander, and you put it next to the hole. And Bruberg, you peek inside, and you notice that there is a loaf of bread inside.
What is bread doing inside this hole?
How to get in there to begin with.
I don't know. Let's take it out of there.
Okay. So, you reach your hand in, and you take out this loaf of bread, and it's not fresh. It's kind of stale. It feels like it's been in there for a little bit.
Is it just stale, or is it starting to mold?
It's starting to mold. It just a little bit starting to mold. So it looks like it's been in there for about maybe a week and a half.
Okay.
You wouldn't think his father was starving his child and he had to sneak some food in.
You may be right. Let's show the others what we found.
Yeah. Call me crazy. Listen, call me crazy. But I don't know why, but my intuition tells me that this could be.
No, I think your judgment is very... I think your judgment may be correct.
Let's take it downstairs.
Yep. So you guys all rendezvous back downstairs in the living room. And you guys talk to me, Neuricius.
Yes.
Would you tell the rest of the party what you found?
Sure. So we went up there. We went into the closet that he has in. We found this journal. It was locked. We unlocked it, and it was talking about how he had a wife. She was the love of his life. They had their son, and she passed away at birth. He was blamed by William blamed Billy for the death of his wife. He was very spiteful and angry about it. He didn't use specifics, but he did say, and I mean I can just take out these pages and read because we come out, that he was going to take care of it. And then this one, which was pretty fresh, was about how he had taken care of it and how he didn't say avenged his wife, but set her to rest, kind of, by doing whatever this action was.
All right. Bruberg, why don't you tell the rest of the party what you found?
So, that journal is very interesting. Neurixius, was it?
Yes.
Do you remember what both the shopkeep and the other child told us about the bread?
that the child was walking father into the woods. He was picking off, but I don't remember. Did he say he was eating that? Just
I don't quite recall if he was eating, but he had bread with him.
yeah.
Well, we went upstairs and we found a little hole in Billy's bedroom. And we found this slightly molded loaf of bread in there, as if he were hiding it for some reason.
Oh Jesus.
I suspect that perhaps he was hiding it because his father was starving him, but that's just my speculation.
Starving a child? Tiamat was smashing his fist. I will break this man.
Calm down.
All right.
did-
I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, how did the bread look? Did it look like it had little pieces taken out of it, or was it intact?
It did look like so Bruberg, if you want to show them the bread, it looked it looked like it was being eaten like little by little, but it's still like molded. It's still molded a little bit. It's still kind of stale.
Okay.
So tell me, guys. From this point, you guys have now figured out some clues about what's actually going on here. Are you guys going to stay here and wait for William to come back? Or are you guys going to leave and try to figure something out?
Well, do you think there's anything else in this house that we would be able to search for, or do you think that would just be a waste of time, or if we would even have enough time?
It's been about an hour of you guys searching the rooms and stuff like that, so the sun is starting to come down a little bit. And you know, you have the kitchen left in the living room, but everything looks pretty clean and neat from what you can see.
It would be if we did leave and perhaps do something else. It'd probably be not a good idea to enter the forest and actually look for the kid at this time. So
I vote to notify the law enforcement and notify the kid.
I don't know if we should get more people involved in this.
Not yet, at least.
Indeed, not until the child is safe and we get our bounty.
Yeah, I feel like we should keep this to ourselves for now. We should ponder on it, but maybe at a morning, a daybreak, have a look to the woods.
I say let's let William back into his home, tell him everything was fine, and we can think about this over the course of the night.
That's also a good idea.
You're right. We do have to prioritize the child.
Okay. Now, you guys are there. You're waiting, and you wait about an hour. And the sun is starting to come down. No one's shown up. Another hour passes. It's dark out. No one's shown up.
Do you think everything is all right with William?
He's taking an awful long time.
Methinks he knew we suspected him and he's run away like a coward.
And I think he might be right.
Man of few words. Possibly, right? He's not exactly stupid, I guess.
There's no need for that.
Stupid enough to let us search his entire house.
Oh no, I didn't mean William. I meant that Tiamat thing.
Thank you. Tiamat is smarter than he looks sometimes.
Yeah. Would you guys sit there and wait, or for longer, or?
Every minute that the child could be in danger. It is I fear the worst, that he might be dead, but
this is a very tough decision. There's also a possibility William may be in trouble.
Yeah, it's if we head onto the street now, we may be able to like catch someone and see if they saw him go anywhere. And we could potentially follow a trail. But it would be sort of dangerous if he went out towards the woods. Perhaps no. If his son is dead, maybe hiding the evidence.
I agree. We definitely shouldn't stay here for long.
I agree we should ask around more.
How deep is his house?
What was that?
How deep into the woods is this house? Sorry.
His house isn't in the woods. His house is still in Bradford.
Okay. You had a question? Lauren?
Oh no, that was just an in-character sort of sigh.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
because
So
Warren
it's
has
okay.
mixed feelings about this.
I suppose our best bet may be to just ask around.
It is kind of late.
We can check out. Maybe we can check out locally. We can rest up, and then we can ask tomorrow if anyone has passed through. Like we can ask anyone who's.
Alright, that sounds like a good idea.
Tiamat thinks that it may be a bit dangerous to wait until the next day because he's worried about the child. Perhaps we can ask a guard somewhere around the city if he's seen.
There are
man
dangers
first.
waiting until the morning, but there are also dangers acting now.
I agree with Tiamat, though. I think we should go search at least William. He might be in danger. I mean, we're still royal guards. We don't know if he's done anything wrong, even though the evidence is kind of here. We should probably
We should at least make sure that the father is okay.
If anything, let's not take matters into our own hands regarding the father, because that is the job of the royal courts.
Fair. We find this man, but we don't break him. Tiamat agrees with this.
You have an assignment as to find the child, so I think we should focus there.
Indeed, bringing back the father brings us no reward.
Let's, I suppose, lock this house up and leave.
I hope he has a key.
Should leave a back door open to let him. Unless you know how to pick the lock.
There's
Perhaps
there's no back doors or anything, but there is a window.
Fair enough. I say he's right.
Okay. So you said you're gonna go talk to the royal guard? Or
See if any guards may have seen him leaving town or such.
So you guys are back in Bradford, but it's nighttime now. There are some guards patrolling. There's a guard patrolling right around the bridge area. Do you guys want to stop him, talk to him? Do you want him to just continue his patrol?
Paladin man, you good with people. I am only good with fans.
Alright, we should probably approach him. Go see if he's seen him.
Okay.
Doesn't hurt to ask.
Alright, who approaches him? Who approaches him first?
I suppose I will take the initiative on this one.
Alright, perfect. So you know how, like, when you're in a group and you bump into somebody, it's normally, like, the whole group that follows, but it's normally one person that kind of, like, leads into the conversation with somebody. So that's how you guys are, okay? And you guys walk up to the guard, and he looks at you guys, and he's like, "Yes, citizens?"
I just had a pressing question to ask you.
Sure.
You're aware of the missing child situation, right?
Yeah. It's a sad story.
Are you aware of who his father is?
That guy that just passed by, right?
Oh, so you've seen him?
Yeah, he just left.
Could you guide us in the direction where he may have went to? We're kind of looking for him.
It looked like he was going over to the woods, but I definitely would not go there at night. Not the greatest idea.
Is there a certain reason why we shouldn't enter there at night?
There's a lot of creatures and stuff. Like, we could keep you here safe in Bradford, but out there, not our jurisdiction.
Okay. Well, we just fear that he might be in danger out there.
Yeah, kinda sucks. But what can you do?
Coriander?
Yes.
Neurixius? And any of you have anything to add? Are there any questions that you may have had for this man?
Was he was he carrying anything as he left?
Just a bag of some stuff. It looked like he just went to the store. I figured he might have went hunting or something, but I don't know. Not my business.
How did he? Did you notice his disposition?
Yeah, he did look a little bit worried.
Understandable. Thank you.
I think that's all
I
we need.
believe we may have made a wrong move in asking him to stay outside. Somebody should have watched him.
I agree. Speaking to everyone who's not the guard, we should probably ditch this guy and go head out into the search for him. Or would you guys rather go in the morning?
What was that?
Goes up.
Do we go out tonight and try to search for him and risk running into some creatures, or do we wait until the morning?
We don't know the dangers that are out there, though.
And we are tired. Personally, I'm very tired. I would not be in any position to be able to fight.
And you guys have been up all day. You walked all the way from all around this country to get here to Bradford. It's been a long day of travel and talking to people. Yeah, you guys would be a tad bit tired.
Tiamat says we should go into the forest. The child may be in danger, or perhaps even caged if he was carrying food in that bag.
We may also be putting ourselves in danger going out this late, this tired.
Yeah, we're not really gonna help anybody by getting ourselves killed in the process.
I believe we should find a place to rest. Leave early in the morning.
Agreed.
Agreed. Dead men have no need for earthly treasures, after all.
Tiamat doesn't like this, so he flops down. He walks over to the edge of the bridge, and he sort of just plops down into the. Well, Tiamat will stay here in case he comes back.
Okay. Well, the new Royal Guards, Royal Army, I should say, you guys have gone back to the castle, where you guys are welcome back inside. You guys all sleep in your each of your quarters. The king has given you guys food and water and shelter, anything that you guys needed. And now we wake up into the very next day. Tiamat, you sit at the bridge with the guard. You took a rest in between, while you and the guard were kind of talking back and forth about, your adventures, and the guard was kind of boasting about the dragons that he's slain, the basilisk that he's ridden.
Tiarma has been telling him about the dragonborn. His body slammed into the mat, and then a dragon is no different.
See, you guys are going back and forth. But yeah, you guys wake up again to the new day, and you guys meet up back at the bridge. That same guard is not there anymore. So it's bustling again. You guys tell me where would you like to go next?
I believe we should...
Into the woods. Into the woods.
Into the woods?
If we decide to go into the woods, I believe we should decide on a formation as to our group makeup into the woods.
Good idea.
Tiamat shoots up. Tiamat shoots up. Tiamat will stand ground first.
Okay. Alright, so we got
My dwarven
Tiamat.
brethren, would you mind taking the rear?
Agreed. I should be in the front because I can take a lot of hits and warn everybody else.
So we have Tiamat and Coriander up in the front.
Sure.
Okay.
He votes. Oh wait, but he voted that Tiamat take the rear in case.
There should be one strong one on each end.
I
The
agree.
rest of us can float in the middle.
We may be attacked from behind. Very well. Tiamat will guard our rear.
I don't know if I'm strong, but if anything
Our
hits
rear.
first, it will hit me. I can take a hit.
Okay.
You have me and my spirit with me.
Okay. Alright, so we've got Coriander in the front, Tiamat in the back. So who makes up the So after Coriander, who would be in the front?
I'll be right behind Coriander.
All right, so we got Coriander, Brewberg, and then we still got a couple more. Who would be behind Brewberg?
I can go behind him.
Okay. All right, so we got Juditha right behind Brewberg. All right, and then we just have Neurixius and Morin. How do you guys kind of walk in this order?
I'll take up the Nexus behind
Okay.
Juditha.
All right, perfect. That leaves Neurixius right in front of Tiamat. Does that sound okay with you, Neurixius?
That sounds fine with me.
All right, perfect. Yeah, you guys, after, walking, if you're walking in a large group of people, you kind of end up walking in kind of either like twos or a single file line as you guys walk through the forest. So let's get you guys here into the forest. Yeah, so you guys have navigated yourselves into this forest here, and something seems a little off about this forest. Let's see, who's up in the front? Coriander?
Yes.
Coriander and let's see, Brewberg. You guys roll me perception checks.
We're gonna see 2 more crits.
That'd be great.
Okay, finally we're getting some low rolls. I feel better about myself.
Yeah, something seems off about the forest, but you can't put your finger on it here. Yeah, you guys walk through the forest, and you hear some sounds coming from a ways away.
Anybody else have any idea what those could be?
Are we able to make them out from our distance, or do you just hear like this kind of general rustling or something?
Yeah, you hear like rustling a little bit. You can't really tell what it is specifically. Yeah, you hear rustling and you hear like voices, but you can't make out what they're saying.
Anybody here have a good ear?
Actually, Juditha, what is your favorite terrain?
Mountains.
Mountains? Okay. Okay. Yeah. You were saying Coriander?
I'm just saying, if anyone has a good ear, can anyone make it out?
What about the dragon? Do you think he can hear? He
You
does
know-
carry that musical thing around.
Yeah, you know what, Neurixius? You are very musically inclined. You would be able to kind of make out something strange like that you would be able to hear in the forest. Because it doesn't sound like birds chirping, and it doesn't sound like normal movement. Make me a perception check.
All right.
With advantage.
Wow.
Not like that changes anything.
What?
Not at all.
Oh, that's tragic.
Yeah.
At least you avoid the critical failure.
You were
True.
you kind of make out what they're like. You hear voices. It sounds kind of feminine. It's a little high pitched. And you just hear rustling, like a lot of rustling.
Okay.
Should we just go in the direction of those sounds?
If it sounded feminine and high pitched, perhaps it's a woman in danger. Maybe she's attacked by trolls. I've had to bash many a troll skull on my way
There
here.
are many other things it could be.
Tiamat,
Could
would
be
you do
wolves.
me a favor?
Yes,
Do you have an axe on you?
I have a club and a mace.
All right. I would like to give you my lance for a second. Would you make a nice gash in a tree? The forest looks the same in all directions, and we need to make sure we know a point of reference somewhere to go.
If it's okay with you, you can use my hand axe.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, I guess I'll take that and make.
Actually, no, I
start-
don't have my hand axe.
Just
my
start-
dagger.
just-
my
Just
dagger.
chop a tree. Just hack a tree every couple of meters.
All right,
Well.
Tiamat will do that.
That's incredibly smart. So let's see, Coriander and Bruberg, you guys are leading the charge here. Yeah, this forest is very lush, and it's a very big forest. Let's make sure that you guys don't get lost. Roll me survival checks, Coriander and Bruberg.
On it.
With advantage because you guys have marked the trees. Perfect.
Incredible.
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Exactly the same.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh, wait.
so
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, what were you saying, Warren?
I was gonna say, are we all rolling? Because I see Bruberg also rolled, but
Nope,
or did-
that was perfect.
Okay.
Alright, so Tiarma, you kinda you after Coriander kinda walks you guys around in circles after his amazing idea, you step ahead with Bruberg and you're like, no. We are gonna go in that direction over there.
Thank you.
You guys start walking towards, walking through the woods, and the rustling gets louder and louder, and you can finally start to see a clearing, but there is something very, very, very strange about this clearing. The grass is all pink.
Wow. What is going on here?
Oh,
I
this is
unfortunately
unusual.
read very little
I've
about
never seen that before.
pink grass.
It reminds me of the candy from the gladiatorial shops.
You know, it's funny that you say that, Tiamat. You sniff up in the air, and it smells really sweet.
Smells like the candy too.
What kind of candy was it?
Cotton candy, and
Can I,
some variations of rock
grass
candy.
and examine it?
Yeah. Bruberg, you pick up the grass, and you're from the mountain, so it might be a little bit harder for you to kind of figure out what kind of what this would be like. Roll me an investigation check.
Oh.
Right.
Yeah, it just you pick it up in your hand. It's kind of gooey. It's kind of sticky. Doesn't feel like grass. You can't make out what it is, but it smells really sweet.
This is no plant I know. Nothing I've ever grown.
Tiamat feels weird about testing it, and he's twiddling with a leaf with like a little blade of grass, and like.
Well, if you want to eat it, let the dwarves do it, because if it's poisonous, you know us dwarves do have that resilience.
I did not know that about dwarves.
Yes, we are pretty
But
defensive.
don't let me
against
do it.
these
I
poisons.
can't take pop.
Wow, are you throwing Bruberg under the bus?
I am getting up there in age. I don't know if my resilience is much like yours.
I suppose I'll do it then.
Okay. Sure. So you pick up some grass, and you eat it.
All right.
You chew on it, and it's super chewy.
Like gum.
It's really chewy. Yeah, it's super, super chewy. It doesn't seem like something that you could just swallow.
But spit it out.
Yeah, it comes up in like this wad that has like your teeth marks in it.
It's
Gum.
like gum, and then Tiamat like grabs some in his mouth and is like, and then he starts chewing a lot of gum. I love bubble gum.
So you know what this is, Tiamat?
Of course, it's bubble gum.
Tiamat, you took a wad of it?
Yes, he took a wad and started chewing on it.
Okay, yes. You took the wad of it, but what's really strange is when you took that wad, it started to form back as if you never took the wad.
Oh.
Grass regrew. That's what we're
Curious, right? Curious.
Norixius, Morin, anybody? Do any guys have any idea what could be going on?
Hmm.
Is this some kind of elven magic or something? I don't know. Is this...
I unfortunately am only knowledgeable of at least what I've read, not what I've experienced.
Yeah, it's a little strange, isn't it? Like, bubblegum is grass? Where? How? You guys look, and the plane is very large, and you just notice tons and tons of pink, and the trees are kind of bluish, and there's a lot of hay just kind of lying around, or at least what looks like hay. Lots of straw, just kind of in piles.
So, are we standing in it yet?
Yes, you are standing on this kind of bubblegum grass.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perhaps everything else is made of candy too. See, I would like to volunteer to test.
Yeah, and you still hear like rustling and talking from up north through the woods. Or more through the plains of like the pink plains, we'll call it.
Pink flames. I like that.
Well, there's one thing I know. Kids love bubblegum. So,
That is very true.
True.
Indeed.
but I'm going to hold that note for later. I think we should investigate the noise.
I agree.
Indeed.
Very responsible, yeah. Then you spit out the gum. It lost its flavor.
Sure. So you guys keep walking in the direction towards this like rustling and like talking. And as you get closer, you kind of start to hear like the faint sounds of music. Let's get this off here. Let's get you guys. Okay. Yeah, so, yeah, you, make it all the way through, and, yeah, it's just so strange that the trees are, like, this light blue, and the grass is pink, and you end up, and you see this cabin. You see a little path, and it leads straight into this cabin. This cabin is it's all brown. It kind of looks like wood, but you're not too sure.
Are you going all cabin in the woods?
Yeah, you see this cabin. It's kind of brown. It looks kind of like wood. It's got the brown roofs. But what's strange is that there's no windows to this cabin. There's just the door. And you notice that there's like 2 hay piles over on each side of the cabin.
Okay. Probably go investigate a little.
Agreed.
Well, before we do that, I'd like to hand Coriander his javelin back first.
Thank you very
In
much.
case something happens. No problem. We still have our markings. We should be good now.
Okay, sounds good. Just so you know, I've been actually chewing this gum for quite a bit of time, and I also spat out some wads into the floor also to mark our trails. So,
Thank you.
I vote we check it out. What do you guys say?
I agree.
Yeah, we should probably look around.
We
You
should
should.
probably stick together.
Perhaps the door is chocolate. And then
Right,
TR
we should
gets
stick
excited.
together.
Let's get you guys here. There's TR Mods. What do we got? Rupert. We got Coriander. We got Juditha here. We got Morin. And who am I missing? Neurixius?
Neurixius.
Nah.
And Neurixius. Okay. Yeah. So you can feel free to move your tokens around, not too far off. But yeah, you guys are walking, or at least move you guys into what your marching order would be here.
Can we rotate them?
Yeah, you have to click it and spin it around.
Well, I would be probably like back a little bit. So I'm gonna move back a little bit.
I was scared
And
the last time.
you know what, Fake Geek Gamer Girl, you're right. Coriander, your resourcefulness of trying to mark your path will gain you inspiration.
Thank you.
So
Ooh, nice.
let us give you guys. Let me give you guys the inspiration here. I gotta deal you guys out some cards. So shuffle. And shuffle this deck.
I think.
And then, let's see, deal. Everyone tweeted it out. So 2 cards to Morin and 2 cards to Coriander. Okay. And then we will deal out 1 card to everyone else. 1
Tiamat?
to
Yes.
Bruberg,
Oh,
Juditha, and Norixius, and Tiamat. And there's your guys' inspiration.
How do we use these?
It should, if it has the card, you would just tell me and then I can revoke it. I think either that or it should say that you can take it, to give it to me.
Oh, I mean, how do we check what our inspiration
Yeah.
I think you could just click on the card on your name.
Okay. Do that right? Oh
So
wait,
I
I gotta do that right.
Yeah.
Let's see. I don't think.
Click on the card above your character's name.
Oh, above my character name. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
There you go. So that is your guys' inspiration. For those of you guys that are joining the stream late, we are doing a little bit different with inspiration. Inspiration will be gained by role play, good decisions, that kind of sort of thing. And if you make fan art or retweet it, or you make references to certain characters, that character will then gain inspiration. Inspiration is given out in the form of cards. Each of these cards have special abilities that they can give to me at any point in time to give them certain bonuses, like +2 to skill checks, or an instant crit, stuff like that. So please make sure to tweet us out, post about us on Facebook, quote us on Twitter. If you'd like to, try to make fan art of each of us, or anything that cute. Those characters will get inspiration. It'll help them a lot.
Give us love, please.
Because
Especially the little notes.
this campaign is going to spike up in difficulty after they finish these 3 quests. So yes, here you guys are. Coriander, you're up in the front, right?
Yes.
You smell something.
What is that?
You smell something fresh, like fresh out the oven.
Is everything all right, my dwarven brethren?
I smell
It smells
I
like
smell-
bread.
fresh baked bread. Someone's definitely. I feel like someone's definitely in this house. Someone's in this house, or something is in this house.
Might it be William?
Perhaps. What do you guys think?
Tiamat has his wits about him, but Tiamat thinks we should find out who is making that bread.
I agree.
Yeah, that sounds like a pretty good idea.
Yes, you must exercise caution.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I think we should learn from our lesson at William's house and have someone like Tiamat or someone guard the outside in case.
Yeah, I was going to ask if I could sort of like, as they're knocking on the door, can I like roll an investigation check and like have them be like looking around in the back?
You can absolutely. Okay. You want to roll investigation check from the back?
Yes.
You would have to roll me more perception than investigation.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So I will do that. Perception.
Oh,
Yeah, it doesn't seem too off around here. I mean, not any more often it was to begin with, where you had pink grass and blue trees. Yeah, who's knocking on the door?
Probably Coriander.
Yeah, I'll say Coriander again.
Yeah.
In case something jumps out at you.
You can take a loaf of bread to the face. It's okay.
Alright, Coriander, you're knocking on the door? Walk
Hello?
up to the door, please.
I'll walk up. Right, my bad.
Welcome to the door.
Okay.
Hello, anyone home?
That is when everything kind of stops.
Oh dear.
Oh boy.
Aye, Coriander. What have you done?
Yes. Oh, no.
Everything kind of stops, and you hear some more ruffling.
Is it more
You guys hear that?
It's very close.
Is it like violent ruffling or just ruffling?
It's pretty... It's not violent, like you can't really see, but you hear like ruffling coming over from... or rustling coming from both sides of you, Coriander.
Oh,
I want to take a step back.
Sure.
Guys, we need to be on our guard. I don't feel... This doesn't feel right.
I think we should stick together. Get closer.
Yeah.
Can we try to see what exactly is in those, like, see from where we are what's in the hay piles?
we'll probably have to get a little, right?
Guys, we need to be on guard. I don't have a good feeling about this.
I believe everyone should be ready to dodge or defend in case something should come out and attack us.
I ready up my lance and I get...
Can I fire an Eldritch Blast into the one on the right side?
You're just gonna light it on
I feel
fire.
like it's a dangerous idea.
Hear it. Let's go.
It would give us the element of surprise.
Anthony, you can't hear.
My internet cut out. Could you repeat what you guys just said for like the last few seconds?
Brewerick wants to. Oh, go ahead.
Well, I mean, I can't hear Anthony at all, but I've heard Art and Seth.
Okay.
Oh no.
Yeah. Game Master, we can't hear you.
Yeah, we can't hear you.
Is he talking? Is Anthony even talking right now?
I don't know.
Oh no!
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Or something to that effect. Back.
Oh no!
Oh
Of
no!
course this happens.
Of course.
All right, so we got free reign. I'm going to.
I'm gonna barge right
DM's
in.
got whatever we want.
Okay.
They got an DM.
Alright, am I back?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes. Okay, we can hear you now.
I can hear you.
As Coriander is
Someone uses
speaking, when he steps back, the hay starts to form into this sort of creature, and it comes at you. Guys, click on your tokens, and then roll for initiative.
No.
Nothing good happens. Oh, dang it. No.
Oh,
Stop
no.
with these crits! And hashtag stop the crits. Please, I beg of you.
Hashtag stop the crit.
Stop the crits! Stop the crits!
Too powerful.
Did I do that right?
Yo,
Did you click on the token?
I can only imagine what life would be like if we could get these crits in our other game.
Hold on a second. Why did that? My scarecrow did not save properly. It definitely has more than a 0 on everything. Hold on.
Oh dear.
Technical
There's another one.
difficulties, people.
Yeah, Roll20 gets super
Hashtag
weird
keep the-
sometimes.
No, we are not keeping the crits.
Yeah, hold on here.
Okay.
Yeah, it's saying my scarecrow has nothing, but that's not true.
Oh no,
Now
Facebook
it's-
avatar.
Yeah, like Facebook avatar.
Yeah.
Who dat?
There.
What's gonna be next? A Sharpedo?
Once it lets me roll for initiative here. Trying to tell me that I got Facebook avatars and there's no character sheet, but there's clearly this here. Alright, there we go. So let's see. Hold on, if Roll20 wants to work properly. The answer to that is no.
When does anything want to work properly?
Right?
Alright.
Let's see.
Alright.
I might just
How do I-
roll it naturally here.
Yeah, I don't know where my token is. Is it in bio info or character sheet?
Your token's on the board.
Well, shit.
Alright, I click my token. What do I do now?
You
Click roll initiative.
Yeah.
It's right above current hit points.
It's in the middle.
Yeah.
Let's see, +1. Alright, so I'll just do it by hand. $15.
I figured.
All these high rolls, Jesus.
And 11.
Alright, cool.
Oh, cool.
Alright. Let me get... Hopefully the rest of my tokens are okay. Where is the initiative order? Here we go. Nope. Wait, where did the initiative order go?
Excuse me.
There it is. Okay. Perfect. So we'll stick this right here for everybody to see. And we'll do descending here. Alright. So the first person to go here is Norixius.
Woo!
What are you talking
So you mean-
Let's see.
And these are straw monsters? What are they?
You can't really tell. They're definitely made of hay, and it looks like kind of bags of hay and like things sticking, like hay sticking out of them, and they're moving very like automatically, you know?
Alright, I think that I'm gonna go just a little bit closer up into the group. That's probably my best bet here. Give me just a sec. Okay. I'm gonna readjust that just slightly. Okay, that looks a little bit better. So I don't die immediately. I'm gonna ready my short sword, and I'm gonna call it a day.
Oh, you're gonna ready your short sword for an attack. Sounds good. Alright, next up is Juditha.
Alright. So what is the range on my longbow?
120 feet.
Oh, well. Alright, so I want to try to use my longbow and go for the one on the right.
Excuse me.
Sure. So, you take your longbow out and you shoot at it, and it goes right through the hay. It doesn't look moved at all.
Okay.
Like, kind of like the hay, like, through its hand. Like, it just went straight through it.
Alright, well, interesting experiment at the very least.
Alright, Coriander, it's your turn.
I am going to move
Okay.
I can't hear Seth, and it looks like he's talking.
Okay, so I move to the monster. I'm going to attack it, but as I do, I shout, "Everyone, isolate and conquer!" And I just rush over, and I'm going to just hit it with my my lance.
Gotcha. That's not your
That's
lane.
the wrong button.
Click on the
That's your
actual
weapon.
attack button.
Okay. Is it hit dice?
No, the actual attack under your attacks on your character sheet.
Okay.
Yeah, it's under where you see hit dice. Click your lance.
There you go. All right, yeah, you go to strike it with your lance, and it just swiftly moves out of the way.
Does it move back? Does it dodge, or does it?
It dodges it.
Okay.
Bruberg, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna stay right where I am, and I'm gonna fire an Eldritch Blast to the one on the right.
Okay. That's going to be at advantage because it is on top of the hay bale. Roll me some damage.
Oh. Oh, never mind.
Okay. Yeah, you hit it. Let's see. Yeah, you hit it, and it is. Let's see. It takes what, 4 damage? All right. Perfect. All right. And now it is this guy's turn. He walks over like super weirdly, kind of like robotically at you guys. And he walks 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and looks over at Bruberg here. And he takes a nice claw at it, at Bruberg. Let's see. I gotta do everything manually now. Plus 3. 15, is that a hit?
That is a hit.
Alright.
Jeez.
So it takes one of its like hay bale claws and it like slashes at you, Bruberg, for 3 damage.
Okay.
Oh.
And then it takes its other left hand claw
Oh.
and slashes
Oh,
at
no.
you again for 4 damage.
Ooh.
Ouch.
All right. And this one to the right over here, it looks at you, Coriander, and it gives you a grin. This really evil grin. Do me a favor and roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Got it. I'm checking my wisdom.
So hit the wisdom saving throw button.
Wisdom's.
There you go. All right. Coriander, this really frightened you. You told me, you said before that you're not a fan of demons.
Not really.
Yeah. Is this your first sighting of one by any chance?
Not to this magnitude.
Yeah. Yeah, you're a little frightened by this. Yeah, Coriander, you're paralyzed.
Oh no!
Oh, shit.
dear.
You are
Oh, dear.
paralyzed in fear. Okay? Alright. You're going to have to make me a wisdom saving throw every turn to see if you are break out of your paralysis, and that is your action for the turn, okay?
Got it.
Alright, Morin, it's your turn.
All right. I have a question.
Sure.
Just a sec. I want to see something. If I were to, say, want to light a torch in my bag, well, from my bag,
Okay.
what would that be, an action or a bonus action?
Lighting your torch would be a bonus action.
Okay. And also, what do I do when I use an item? Do I like what side what do I do? Do you take care of that or?
I'll take care of it. Wait, you're using like a torch?
Yes, I would like to light a torch.
Okay. Just on your character sheet, you had 10, right?
I have 10, yes.
Yeah, if you click
on my
on
left side, it's a 10, yes.
Yep, if you click on that 10, just type in make it 9 to light your torch. Yep.
Huh? Is that okay? There we go. And I still have my action, correct?
Oh, yes, you do.
All right. So I would like to go up to the nearest scarecrow right in front of him.
Okay.
And I would like to swing my torch at him.
Sure. Roll me a 1d20 plus your strength modifier.
Just a sec. Let me see. Okay. 1d20 plus my strength modifier.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me see if I did this right.
Oh.
Oh shit.
There you go. Yeah, that yeah, you hit it with the torch, lit up. Roll me 2d4 damage.
A 2d4? Oh, whoops, sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
That's fine. Then roll
wait,
another
no,
one.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Whew. Yeah, you start to light this hay thing on fire a little bit, and it backs up a little bit. Looks kind of scared of what you just did to it. That was 7. Okay.
Okay.
All right, Tiarmat, it is your turn.
Okay. So Tiarmat sees Boobark get into a get attacked, and he immediately goes into rage, and he starts where's that thing? There it is. So, and he immediately goes into rage, and he starts hulking over all the way up to here. He's like, Tiarmat knew he should have been in the back. And I'm actually going to use my inspiration card I just got.
All right, what is it?
It is Arcane Insight. Now, all of this stuff is useless to me, but if I can choose one, and I can gain advantage on my next D20 roll.
All right. Absolutely. Go for it. Roll me an attack.
Oh, I am not rolling an attack actually.
Oh,
I am rolling. I am going to roll a grapple, so he can't attack Boobark again.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. All right, and that would be acrobatics.
Athletics or acrobatics, your choice.
No, I'll go with athletics because that's a strength save, and I get advantage on that. Okay. So.
Yeah, so that's a 15 versus 1d20 plus nothing. Oh yeah, you grapple this hay thing, and it feels kind of weird because it doesn't feel as solid as like a real human. You kind of like can crush through the hay a little bit, and yeah, this scarecrow can't move, and it's like kind of freaking out a little bit. Neurixius, it's your turn.
Okay, so how much damage did he?
How much what?
How much damage did Rubik take?
7. Because he took 3 before.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got, which I suppose I should probably check just to make sure.
And how far away are we from? Okay, cool.
I'm gonna go a little bit closer here.
Okay.
Right up here. I'm gonna cast Healing Word. I mean, not healing. Cast Cure Wounds.
Okay.
I just click on it, right?
Yep. All right.
Nice.
Nice. Almost a full.
Nice.
Nice.
I thank you, good Dragonborn.
Good to have healers with you.
All right. Juditha, it's your turn.
All right. So, where am I? I am here. That is much too far. So I'm gonna go ahead and move over to this side, and I'm gonna use my short sword on that monster that he is grappling right now.
That will be at advantage. Go roll me some damage.
Alright.
Awesome. Yes. Perfect. Yeah, you slash through it and you kind of cut out some of the hay. Like some of the hay starts pouring out of it. That was 5. I'll come. Alright. Coriander. You're still kind of petrified here. Roll me a saving throw.
Can I use my inspiration? Can I use an inspiration here?
Is that what your inspiration card has?
Oh, let me check.
These inspiration cards are so cool, by the way.
They
I
are.
love these. I love these.
Mhm.
No. Okay, so I'm just gonna roll for for what was it again?
Wisdom.
You have to roll me a wisdom save, yep. There's something
On it.
glitchy with this token in particular, so.
Oh. Oh wait.
All right.
That's
Oh.
perfect. That's exactly what you needed.
Got it.
All
Yeah,
right.
you broke through your paralysis.
Can I do an action real quick? 'Cause
Nope,
I have-
that was your action.
Okay. No.
Yes.
Okay. Can I say something as like?
No, yeah, tell me how you broke through your paralysis.
I whispered to myself. I remembered the verses I studied and said, "Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or discouraged, because the Lord your God is with you wherever you go."
All right. Bruberg, it is your turn.
I'm going to fire another Eldritch Blast at the one near Coriander.
All right, that will be at advantage.
Oi, Coriander!
Yes.
Be careful!
Alright. Roll me some damage. All right. Ooh, that's a good hit.
Yeah, son.
All right, I gotta do real math, quick maths. Okay.
Quick maps.
All right. So now, the scarecrow that's grappled. Oh gosh, the scarecrow things that just glitched here. It's going to try to break out of the grapple as its action. Nope.
Oh. That is happening.
Whoa.
No, it's not.
Not
Bullshit.
even a little bit.
Not
You know what, Tiarmont?
Mhm.
You tell me what happened with the scarecrow as it tried to break out of the grapple.
Okay, so it panicked a little bit and it grappled, and when it grappled, it lost its footing. So what I took the time to it slipped, and then I sort of pick it up and I sort of slam it down onto the ground.
Dang. Oh,
Brutal.
Nice.
all right.
Savage.
That was
Um,
awesome.
Well, this scarecrow here is going to take another slash here at Coriander.
Okay.
It's going to do 1, and then it's going to try again.
Okay.
Neither of those are hits, are they?
Allow me to check.
I'm like 99% sure that your AC is probably like,
You rolled 11, right?
Yeah.
One's a hit.
That hits? Nice. All right. Well, this with its left hay claws, it's sharp straight through you, and it does 6 damage to you.
Ooh. Ouch.
All right.
All
I see
right.
how it is.
Morin, it's your turn.
Okay. How long does the torch last for?
It lasts for, we'll say, a couple hours.
Okay. I would like to swing at the scarecrow again with the
Sure.
same torch.
Roll me a 1d what did I say again? 1d20 plus.
Strength modifier, I believe.
Yes, please.
Okay.
And that will be at advantage. Yes, at advantage. So roll that again.
Okay. Oh.
Yep,
Wow.
there you go.
Much better.
All right,
I love
yes,
grappling
and
already.
yeah, roll me 2d4.
Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay. I see how it is. Roll 20.
Yeah, you kind of just sparked it a little bit. You just sparked it a little bit there. Tiarmot, what do? You're still grappling the scarecrow thing. What's going on?
Okay, so just two questions for it. So, when I'm grappling, I believe I have half movement speed, right?
Yes.
Okay, so, and I think I'm only allowed to make unarmed strikes when I'm grappling, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to move. I'm actually going to move with the scarecrow over to the house. So I'm going to move it like over here with me, and I'm going to make an unarmed strike, and I'm going to slam it into the wall.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Roll me 1d20 plus strength modifier at advantage, and do that twice.
Okay. How do do I just click the roll 20, or do I add a?
You can type it out, or you can click on the add your strength. Oh, it doesn't matter. That's a hit. I'm not even gonna make you do it anymore. That's a hit. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
You said you're gonna slam it into the door. Roll me 1d4.
Yep. D4. Do. And I believe that's plus. I get +2 to that because I'm in rage, so that
Yep.
should do 6 damage.
Okay. Yep. You slam it into the wall, and more hay starts pouring out of this thing. Neurixius, it's your turn.
Alrighty. So, can I cast your wounds again or no?
You have one spell slot left.
Okay. Oh, no. Alright. So I think what I'm gonna is I'm gonna come on over to here,
Okay.
you know, lay my hand on Coriander, and I'm gonna say,
What's up?
I got you, bud.
Thank you.
I got you. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
You are the
Ooh, another
best.
6.
Nice.
All right. Judith, it's your turn.
Okay, so since our buddy's over here all by himself, I am going to. Okay, I can. I'm gonna go ahead and move myself. Alright. My bag right there. And I'm gonna go ahead and swing at this guy with my short sword.
Gotcha. Roll me an attack. Alright, roll me some damage.
Oh.
Nice.
Nice.
Alright. Yup, you take a good hit out of that. You slash away a little bit more of that hay. Alright, So next up is Coriander.
I'm going to use inspiration here. I'm going to use my Sealess, which says gain advantage on choose 2, and I'm going to choose gain advantage on my next d20 and gain an extra bonus action this turn.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's a good card.
Nice.
Alright.
I'm going to roll to attack. Does that mean I can attack twice?
A bonus action? No.
The bonus action? Okay, got you. I'm going to roll to attack Lance.
Mhm.
Gotcha. Alright. That's a hit. Roll me some damage.
Oh.
Mm. It thinks I'm
How do I do
very
that
low
again?
armor class.
Click on the
Just
link.
click
Wow.
What?
Holy shit.
as I do that.
Click
I
on the
shall-
links in the chat.
So before I attack,
Oof! What is? Where did that come from?
before I attack, I yell I look at him straight in the eye, and I say right to him in a very firm tone, "Blessed are the wicked who are healed by my hand."
Oh my gosh. The movie references. Oh right, yeah, that is.
It's also a Bible quote, but yeah.
Yeah. Quick maths. Okay.
Quick math.
There we go. Yeah, no, you deal a good chunk of it as you slash through it. Some more
A
hay
good
starts coming
chunk?
out. Yeah. A good chunk. As you slash through it, some more hay comes out.
I'm gonna burn that.
Damn.
Alright, Brewberg, it's your turn.
I'm gonna direct my gaze towards the one that Tiamat has grappled and he's been thrown against the wall. I'm gonna stare it down and cast Ray of Sickness on it.
Poison damage. Okay. Do on 2 D8 poison damage. Alright, the one at the wall?
Yep, the one at the wall.
Sure. I actually, hold on. I went ham with this. Give me one sec here.
How much ham talking here?
I actually have. Where is it?
Hmm.
Oh man, it's not here because I didn't hit refresh. Oh well.
Sure.
I actually have spell effects,
Ooh.
but
Oh my god!
I guess
really?
they'll come next time. Sure. So you use
How
your
much
ray of.
plus ultra did you go?
Oh, very plus ultra. Yeah, you use your You use your ray of poison on it, and it doesn't look phased at all.
Oh.
Interestingly enough.
That's
And then it tries to use that power to break out of
Oof.
Ooh! Whoa!
yes.
Herbal oxygen.
Roll me athletics.
Okay, I will get right on that.
Oh.
Well, anyways,
Nope.
I tried.
Nope.
My arms are made of steel.
I really
You
did
thought you were
try.
going somewhere.
Yeah, so
Armstrong family.
Tiamat is world's greatest wrestler.
oh,
You
Yeah.
go, Tiamat!
that's that for that one. So this one here looks over again at Coriander and tries to attack it. And that is indeed a hit.
Oof.
And that's
Ooh.
with its right hand, and we're gonna roll for its left hand. Also a
Oh
hit.
my god.
Oof. Oh.
All right, so I'm just gonna
It's just
make this
expensive
easy.
today.
4d4 plus 2.
Oh boy.
Coriander, take 15 damage.
Oh.
I'm-
Coriander!
Oh.
It slashes at your face with its right hand, Coriander, and then slashes at your face again with its left hand, Coriander. And Coriander, you are down.
Yes. I'm down.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yes. You on
You
your
already
turns.
lost. You already lost. So what do I do now?
On your turns, you will be rolling me death saving throws. Okay.
Got
If you succeed on 3 death saving throws, you will be brought back to life at 1 HP.
Okay.
And if you failed 3 death saving throws, well,
I'm dead.
you're back home with Rao.
Got you.
All right, Morin, it's your turn.
I would once again like to swing with the torch at the scarecrow near the wall.
Right, you gotta walk up towards it.
Oh yeah, sorry. Let me do that.
It's okay.
There we go. And it's 1d20 plus my strength modifier.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Oh. Oh, this is what I was hoping wouldn't happen. Well then. That's that is disappointing.
To answer your question, Love Alchemist, if he has an inspiration card, he can use it. And Fake Geek Gamer Girl, what would you like to say? We'll see. We'll see what the DM's judgment is of what you're about to say. Okay, well, Morin, you tell me how you failed this using the torch and got a 0.
Oh boy. Okay, so I attempt to swing at. I swing in the general direction of the scarecrow, but I suddenly lose my footing, and the torch and I fall, and the torch lands on my cape, on my cloak.
Nice. All right, Tiamat, it is your turn.
Now, Tiamat hears, well, because he's sort of got his like back turned a little towards to Coriander, but he looks over, he sees Coriander's down and says, "Coriander!" and then he goes for a melee strike to try and finish this one off.
Okay.
So he's going to, yep. So I guess I'm making a melee attack, a roll 1d20, right?
1d20 plus your strength modifier.
Okay. And my strength modifier is, well, it's
okay, it doesn't
pretty sure
even
my
matter.
strength
That's
modifier
a
is
hit.
3, but that doesn't
that's
mean
a hit.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, and roll me a 1d4.
Okay.
Oh,
All right,
my
so
God.
that's another 6 damage. So that's another straight punch to the gut.
All right, yeah, that is another 6 damage. All right.
It's plus rage, right?
Yeah, that's with his rage.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Neurixius, it's your turn.
Go ahead.
Poor dude.
oh boy.
Stop.
Gotta hurt.
I'm gonna jump back over here because
You're gonna jump the.
out of the way.
Like, oh no. Okay.
Oh my god.
I've got no heals left. But I am gonna shoot my crossbow at the scarecrow that is hovering over Coriander. So
All right.
mercilessly.
Oh boy.
And just go like that, I believe.
Yep. Roll me some damage. All right. That rounds up
Nice shot.
for you. So that is. All right. Yeah, you shoot your crossbow right at that scarecrow over there, and
As I shoot it, I scream out Coriander's name. Coriander!
that bolt is like stuck inside of it. All right, Juditha, it's your turn.
All right. Well, I am very, very upset to see that my brand new party member is right next to me, just on the ground. And, I don't like that this thing has just been beating on Coriander, and it just makes me mad. So I'm gonna go ahead and, in Coriander's name, attack with my short sword.
Oh, that's a hit! Whoa, okay. Yeah, roll me some damage. All right, yeah.
Oh.
You take away a little bit more of that hay.
Oh, come on!
We're not getting very lucky, are we?
These things are bulky.
They are. Sweet Jesus.
All right, Coriander, roll me a death save.
Can I use inspiration for this one?
Yeah, you can.
Well, that's cool to know.
My last card is Defiant Surge. Choose one, gain an advantage on your next D20 roll. Can I use that for this
Yes,
one?
you can, most certainly. So,
On my way.
Yep. If you click on the death save button, it should roll both anyways. Pretty sure.
Okay.
Or roll me again.
Mm-hmm.
Yup. That is one successful save.
Oof.
Oh, cool.
All right.
Woo!
I get.
Uh,
Is that my action or?
you're down. You have to try to
Yeah.
get yourself back
You
up.
have
Okay,
no action.
so
Yeah.
I'm successful, right?
That was one successful save. You need 2 more.
Okay.
All right, Brewberg, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna like run my little dwarf legs towards Coriander, and I'm gonna be like, "Nay, Coriander, I mustn't let you fall." And I'm going to cast Spare the Dying on him.
Nice.
Nice.
All right. All right, Coriander. You do not have to make any more death saving throws.
Okay.
You are now kind of just passed out on the floor.
Okay.
All
Oh,
right.
dear.
So, strangely enough, as you guys attack these scarecrows and you guys are wailing on them,
Mm-hmm.
they just sort of stop, and you hear coming from inside the house, "Stop it! Stop! Oh, stop it! Don't kill my friends!"
Your friends?
Your friends are dangerous. And Tiamat keeps punching the scarecrow in the gut.
Tiamat, you can see clearly since you're right at the door. The door actually swings wide open, and there's a little kid, and you see him crying. Don't hurt my friends!
And then he's punching, and then he just like he goes for another punch, and it kind of slows to a stop. He's like,
Is this Billy?
"Are you, child? Is this your name, Billy?"
Yes.
Oh. Oh man, this is weird. Tiamat just like puts the scarecrow like down, leaves against the wall. "Billy, we have been looking all over for you. Are you okay?"
I'm gonna go over near Tiamat. And I'm gonna be like, "Billy, what is wrong?"
Those are my friends, and you hurt them
"Why did they attack us?"
because they were defending me.
Why are you out here?
I didn't have anywhere else to go.
You see, the people of Bradford, they're looking for you.
I want to just stay here.
Could you possibly tell me why you've run away?
My dad is mean, and nobody loves me, and this is who I am.
I hope I'm not getting too personal, Billy. But were you hiding food in your father's house?
Yes. He doesn't feed me. He doesn't care about me. He just.
Tiamat starts crying because he can't stand children crying, and he just goes and tries to give Billy a hug. Okay, Billy, you don't have to go back to the mean man. Tiamat will punch him.
So I'm gonna turn around
can
towards
I-
everybody else, and I'm gonna be like, I don't think we should bring him back to the town.
Can my character wake up, or is he like passed out? Like
He's passed out.
Gotcha.
Just gonna stay next to Coriander for safekeeping, just in case this thing decides to attack for whatever reason.
Yeah, that's about accurate of what Coriander's doing right now.
Morin, Nerexius,
Hmm?
what do you guys think?
If if he has his constructs protecting him, then perhaps it would be a better idea for him to stay out here.
He has plenty of food with the candy forest.
Any chance you'd be able to come in and about all this and make sure you're okay?
I don't want to leave. I can't leave. This is my new home.
You can stay at your home. We want to come visit your home.
Would it be alright if we came inside?
She said not to let anyone inside.
Who?
I mean, no, I can't let you in. I can't let you inside. No.
Can I roll a persuasion check?
What are you trying to say?
I'm trying to persuade him to let us.
What are you gonna say specifically?
I'm gonna say it's alright, we're not here to hurt you. We just want to talk, we want to make sure that you're safe. We've been looking all over for you the past couple of days. We won't bring you back to the bad man if he's hurt you.
Okay. You don't have to roll persuasion for that. As a little kid, I think he would trust what you're saying.
It's 6-foot-tall dragon.
From a 6-foot-tall dragon.
Being held by a 6-foot-tall orc.
Spyro!
Oh my god.
Wow.
But it's okay.
Spyro beat up my friends.
Spyro remastered.
I guess, just don't tell her, okay?
I'm not sure who her is, but alright.
So you guys are let inside of the house, and, it's bigger on the inside. This house is completely made out of sweets, and, there's an oven that just pumps out in a conveyor belt fresh bread. And there's tons and tons of toys and all different kinds of children's stuff just like all around, and it looks like a playground.
I'm just gonna come over here and pick Coriander up and carry him in.
Because I can't really pick anybody up.
Are you carrying bridal style or like piggyback?
TR match.
His arms are draped around like that.
Yeah, it's
I'm wearing him like a scarf.
TR's gonna help you with his body. We'll shoulder their burdens.
Yeah, it's
I'll carry you. I got you, boy.
It's okay. You fought well. Probably should have worn more armor though.
You know what, Bruberg? Do me a favor. You've done a lot of studying of, magics and stuff like that. Roll me an Arcana check.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, you can't put your finger on it, but you've read about this similar thing somewhere in a book. You just can't remember exactly what it is, but you've heard of this before, of like a big cabin and like bubblegum grass, and it's all kind of coming back to you, but you can't put your finger on it.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just strange. It's just this big open space with all of this stuff that looks like it was specifically made for a kid.
Billy, can we talk again for a minute?
Sure.
Who is it that is out here with you? Who is this lady you keep mentioning?
Oh no, it's just me. It's just me.
You sure about that?
I'm a big boy.
You're a big boy, huh?
I'm a big boy.
Was this place like this when you arrived?
No, it wasn't.
TR, did TR, I think TR, or like, we saw like pictures of my character in his place, is that true?
Mm-hmm.
Did Armac get to see those or no? Or did we go over that kind of?
No, it was the Shorty Squad that saw it.
Oh, okay. So he wouldn't be able to use that for that sort of information. But I guess I can kind of like work with that anyway. So he kind of turns to the boy and says, like, boy, my name is T.R. Matt. I am the world's greatest wrestler, and the one thing I must tell you, you must never lie. Lying is very, very dangerous. So tell us, Billy, are you the only one here?
No, I'm not.
Who else is here?
I have my own problems with those people in Bradford. I don't quite trust them myself either. So I think you can trust us. At least somewhat. Tell T.R. Matt what is wrong.
She never told me her name. But when my dad brought me in the woods, I tried to find my way back with breadcrumbs, and I couldn't. And I was lost. And
It's
she,
okay.
she
It's okay.
found
He puts his hand on his shoulder.
She found me, and she told me that I could have anything that I ever wanted. She told me that I was a big boy, and I would be that I could live here until she found a safer place for me.
Was she friendly to you?
Yes.
Or was there anything off about her?
No, she was very dark.
Dark? In what way?
I couldn't see her face.
That's quite troubling.
Can I stay here?
Tiamat thinks it would be dangerous for you to stay here, Billy.
I'm inclined to agree with you, Tiamat, but I don't know if bringing him back to Bradford is exactly ideal either.
What can we do?
We can't take him with us.
Of course not.
Would there be any way we could stay here with him?
Could we not turn him over to the authorities? I'm sure they must have a nice
What's
orphanage
he
for him to
doing
stay
with
the night.
Authorities.
The authorities are
have never
nice
done anything
people.
Good.
They are nice people, and you should trust them as they do their best to stay society.
I'm sure if Coriander were awake, he would agree. But unfortunately, I disagree. In this case, we could be considered the authorities, and we should probably stay with him. Keep him safe. I feel like it's getting a little bit weird out there. I mean, we just ran scarecrows. Guaranteed, they were friends of his, but who knows what's out there. We should try to rest up a little bit. And maybe Coriander could wake up.
Well, you forget one thing, my friend. We do also need to return him to Ardis for the sake of our reward as well. So this is not something we can avoid for long.
At this point.
He does.
His safety is more important than this reward.
I agree with that.
That's fine. Tiamat can always make money signing autographs.
You simple-minded buffoon.
Alright, so you guys want to stay with the kid?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
How long are you going to stay with the kid?
Over
I suppose at least a night, yeah.
So, you guys take a long rest. So you all, you get your spell slots back. You are back up to full health.
I don't go for it.
Nope, you're good. You guys are safely in this cabin. Coriander, you're back up. It's been... You missed a lot.
What happened? Oh.
What a my friend.
What?
This child, I think you were right.
About what him?
The father.
The father! So about how I said he was being starved, like what did he tell you? What? First of all, okay, did you guys find the child or not?
Yes. The
Oh,
child
yes, Billy is
came
right
back.
here.
And did he say did he actually confirm my suspicion, or what is that what you're trying to say?
Yes, he did.
Oh, that hurts. Oh God. Oh my God. Ugh.
I'm gonna put my hand on Coriander and be like, "Don't worry. When I see William next, I will take care of this."
Thank you. God. Yeah. Okay. So, all right. Are we gonna tell the authorities? Oh, God. Are we
As
going
I
to?
said, Coriander, I will take care of this.
Okay.
Tiamat wanted to tell the authorities as well. However, they seem to disagree.
Oh, I'm hungry. Can someone bring me one of those pieces of bread?
What? Bread? When we have all this candy around us?
Bread
Candy's bad for
would,
you, man.
bread would help him much more than this candy.
Billy, go fetch him some candy bread.
Candy bread.
So yeah, you guys, it's the next day. The scarecrows have gone back to their posts on each side. And nothing really happens. It's pretty quiet.
Billy?
So, yes.
Where did this woman come from? Did you see which way she may have went?
She just disappeared after making this for me.
Mm-hmm.
She disappeared, and you know not her name.
No.
Perhaps she was a friendly forest spirit?
With a dark face like that he couldn't make out.
Do not judge by appearances. That is rude, Buberk.
I'm not judging by appearance, I'm judging by what she seems to be hiding.
Tiamat only sees candy and forest guardians.
Yeah, so you guys kind of have a decision to make. Are you going to leave little Billy here in the cabin, or are you going to bring him back into the town?
I say we take him back into the town.
I still think we should buckle down on this authorities plan.
We got the child. We should just we should investigate this woman later and just bring the child back. At least bring it into safer hands.
I hesitate to agree with this, but he is not safe in this forest.
At
Even
the
if his
very
father
least,
is a
we could bring
pile
him
of...
back to the palace instead of to his father and see if there's anything that they can do, since we have evidence of neglect.
Of course, we can't just turn him over to his father, and we can prove his father's abuse.
Yes. Let's do that.
Okay. He kind of overhears. No, I don't want to go. I want to stay here.
You will be okay, Billy.
The kid's been. To be fair, the kid's. Sorry. The kid's been fairly safe here the past few days, to be quite honest. Just so you know, I mean, but that's.
We don't know.
Oh, God.
We don't know what will happen to him, though.
We also, we come to think of it, we also don't know if those Scarecrow Guardians will try to stop us, or if anything else will on our way back. If we try to remove him from here.
Billy, if we can guarantee your safety, will you come with us?
I'm scared.
Billy, look at me. And Tiamat gets on his knees and looks him straight in the eye. Says, "Believe in the Tiamat that believes in you."
He went there.
I think I can trust you.
Good, Billy. I will not let you down.
Billy, together, we will pierce the sky above. Just trust us.
Thank you, guys. I'll follow you.
Why are you guys quoting that Yu-Gi-Oh stuff? That stuff is demonic.
All right. So yeah, you guys. Billy follows you guys a little reluctantly, but he still follows you guys back to the forest. The scarecrows don't move. Like you still don't see them. As you guys walk through the forest, though, who's in the back?
Tiamat.
Tiamat.
Yeah.
Uh,
I think I would be in the back, and I think like Billy will be walking right in front of you, just in case anything came after him. I could guarantee your safety.
Okay.
How much health am I at?
Oh, you're at full health again.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, Tiamat, as you are walking with Billy, you look behind you, and you notice that the cabin is gone, the hay is gone, and the grass is slowly turning green again.
Everyone, look behind us.
I believe we should run.
And
I second that.
Yeah, we should probably get out of here.
I'm gonna pick up Billy and start start trucking.
all right, and you guys are back, in Bradford.
Quick question.
Yes.
I'm still in a lot of pain. Even though I'm at full health, I'm still in a lot of pain. And let's say I was thinking that I lag behind a little bit.
Okay. That's
Yeah,
fine.
I'm in a lot of pain. I lag behind a little bit, and it's just okay.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, you guys end up back in Bradford. You end up back in Castle Bradford here. Let's get Castle Bradford music going.
Tiarma, how tall are you?
Last time Tiaramat checked, Tiaramat was 6'2".
Asking for the chat.
All right. Yeah, you guys are back in Castle Bradford.
I'm not there yet. I'm like 3 minutes behind because I'm still lagging behind for my injuries.
Gotcha. And you report back to the head guard, and he looks at you and goes, "Huh? You managed to do it, huh?"
Yes, the child is safe. Just that money.
He looks at the child. He's like checks him down for like ticks, maybe some kind of scratches, anything to kind of like stop you guys from taking any sort of credit from this. You know, he pats him down a little bit, and he looks at you guys and he goes, "Where was he?"
We found him in the woods. That's all you must know.
Yeah, he was probably just running out playing with his friends. Weren't you, little guy?
Tiamat kind of like moves in front between him and the mean man. It's like, that is not what happened. Please refrain from touching him as well.
And he looks over at you. He like sizes you up a little bit, Tiamat, and he respects you a little bit. He respects your size. So he backs up. He respects your what you said there. He goes, okay. Well, what are we doing with the kid? Bringing him back to his dad?
His dad.
I bust in. No!
Yo.
That man abused his son.
We have evidence.
Evidence? What do you have on him?
Neurixius, the diary.
I don't have the whole thing, but I have these excerpts from.
And he looks at the pages. He's looking at each of the pages here, flipping through. And how can I prove that this is William's handwriting and you didn't just forge this?
Is William in town again?
He left?
He supposedly went out to the forest, one of the guards said, but we didn't find him.
We just kicked down his door and we go get the diary.
Coward. Oh. Okay, we'll take the kid in. We'll find some place for him to go.
So better reward money.
Yeah, what was it? 50 gold?
300.
300.
I don't remember that.
Tiamat remembers quite well, thank you.
Fine, 300. And he gives each of you guys, or he gives you guys just a sack of 300 gold, which you guys can divvy amongst yourselves after the session.
Okay.
Well, you still got 2 more to go. Think you can handle it?
I think if we found the child, the one that was the only matter we needed to worry ourselves with, we can handle some cows and some potion.
Sure.
And do something about that father, please.
Sure.
Coriander, I already said I will handle that father if I see him once more.
The head guard looks over at Juditha, sizes her up a little bit and goes, yeah, you can handle it, can't you? Sure.
I can handle myself just fine. Thank you very much.
Can I roll an intimidation check?
For what are you trying to say?
I'm gonna look at him and say, like, listen, we've had enough of you talking down to us. We can handle this ourselves. Thank you very much.
While you guys are handling this, I would like to check William's house one last time to see if he's back around or not.
Okay, sure. So the kid is left with the Royal Guard, and you go back over to William's house, and it's empty.
Mm-hmm.
Like empty? Like nothing in
No,
there?
all the furniture, everything's still there, but it's left exactly the same way you left it 2 days ago.
Okay, that's worrisome.
Shall we go grab the diary so they can verify it is indeed his handwriting?
Yes.
I believe they should be able to find it for themselves.
Tiamat still wants to kick the door.
Sure, kick the door.
That's true, he gets to kick that door in.
Yeah.
Tiamat gets to kick the door, and then he kicks the door, and it like crumples around his foot.
Yep.
He'll be paying for that one.
The things I would do with this man if I find him.
Yeah, so, yeah, you guys take the diary back, and, yeah, that's it. That is the end of tonight's campaign.
Yay.
Great job, guys.
Woo!
Yep.
Alright, is everything gonna be as hellish as those freaking scarecrows?
Yes, that was easy.
Oh no!
Oh!
Yeah. Yeah.
The never-ending scarecrows that we never actually killed.
It's gonna get harder as it goes.
It's gonna get harder as it goes along. You guys chose the medium difficulty quest, so
Oh.
Congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
Seth, I have a question. You're a paladin, right? What's your armor class?
My armor class is 11.
I feel like it should be higher than mine's.
Well,
Yeah, mine's 11.
Mine's 14.
Mine's 14, and I'm bare chested.
I use leather.
Then again, I am, so that's kind of
well,
besides
to
the
be
point.
quite fair, my character isn't conditioned to combat. That's about the best way I can explain it. Your character is a wrestler, world famous Tiamat.
But I want to say shout outs to everyone that came into the stream tonight. Thank you guys so much for supporting us.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you so much, Katie, for rating us. We really, really appreciate it. And I guess the biggest announcement was in the middle of the stream, we ended up getting Twitch affiliate. Yes.
Affiliate.
Yeah, so thank you all so much for coming out. Again, this will be a rotating cast of 6 party members. So we will be back again next week on Monday from 8:30 to midnight. Now, I want to talk to the party members a little bit, just to add a little bit of extra flavor before the end of the night. So, Morin, how do you feel about everything that transpired in the past few days?
I feel like the reward was. I feel like we should have gotten more money.
Hey, you did what you had to do, right? You did the right thing and you got a little bit of money out of it. Neuricius, how do you feel about what transpired the past couple days?
I'm still a bit worried about Billy.
Sorry, my connection did this thing.
It's all good. Yeah, Neurixius, how do you feel past couple days?
I'm still worried about Billy. I know that his father is not back yet, but I still make sure that everything will be okay. I feel like there's something a little weird going on in this town, just because you have all the guards, and especially the one that we ran into the bridge, who was just like, "Oh, it's outside of the town. It doesn't matter. We don't care. Whatever."
Okay. All right. Coriander, in the middle of trying to be super brave and take out these scarecrow bodyguards, you were knocked out. How do you feel?
That's the first time I've ever seen like a real like demon.
I don't know anyone.
All I can say is, I'm gonna have. I let my anger. I don't know why, but I let my anger get the best of me.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about it. I don't.
All right. Juditha, you got a couple really good shots in on those scarecrows. How do you feel about everything that transpired the past couple days?
Well, I mean, I definitely wanted to help the kid because obviously, he was all out by himself and found out that his dad wasn't feeding him right and everything. And, I feel like the reason that I was able to, perform so well was, these people all around me, they're just getting hit, and the whole thing is just a bunch of injustice, and I don't like that. I didn't like that the kid was getting bullied by his own dad. I didn't like that these guys were just pounding on my one friend,
Yeah, it's
awful.
That. And the dad just ran away.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tiamat, you've been doing really well with the kids here, and you were really the driving force that helped Billy finally come to terms and leave his wonderland to come back to the town. You tell me, how do you feel about everything that transpired?
Well, Tiamat follows a life philosophy where it's not good to worry about things too much. So he has largely put all of this behind him, except for Billy. So basically what he is just doing right now is he's just working out, doing getting swole, doing his nightly push-ups and everything. And besides working out and worrying about Billy, he thinks he's done it. He thinks he's done a good job and lived up to his reputation for the kids.
Yeah, no, I think so too. I think Tiamat did a really good job of trying to calm down the situations that are happening around with the kids. Brewberg, you seem like you've got a lot of suspicions about the things that have been going on. The past couple days, straight from the letter all the way up until now, finding Billy in this woods and that hooded lady. How you tell me what's on your mind right now?
There's 3 definitive things that I've definitely come to a conclusion on. 1, my suspicions of this whole Bradford city have become just larger and larger. And I feel more of a connection to these suspicions than ever. 2nd, I definitely want to talk to Coriander on a one-on-one.
Please.
What happened with him and the demons? Maybe I could help him.
I want to work with you at some point, please. Thank you.
And 3rd, I will make William pay.
Good. So we're going to open this up to a quick Q&A from the chat. First up, Fake Geek Girl asked, who is Brewberg's patron?
The Undying.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. We're back to the wood room. Take me to the wood room.
It's the chocolate room, people.
Yes.
Nice to see you, Robert.
Yes,
When
if you,
everyone realizes that Seth can't stay in one room.
yeah, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask in the next couple minutes.
There was a question I saw that I want to get back to. It says, someone asked, do you have an alignment chart anywhere you could link so we can get a better idea of your characters?
Ooh.
Or
We could.
or does anyone want to
make one.
state their alignments or anything? Like something,
Oh
something
yeah,
like
let's go
Oh,
in.
sure.
Yeah, let's go in order. We'll start with where do I normally start with Morin, so we'll start with Juditha, and we'll go around. Okay, so Juditha, what's your alignment?
I am neutral good.
All right, Neurixius,
I am lawful good.
Coriander. One more time.
That didn't come through.
Lawful good.
There you go. All right, Tiamat.
Tiamat is neutral good, which is really different from me because in our other playthrough I play full chaotic evil, so I'm like, wait, I can't do these mean things anymore.
Bruperk, your alignment?
Chaotic good.
Gotcha. And Morin?
I am chaotic neutral.
Nice. All right. So we don't got too many bad guys here. We'll see how that changes because
Oh no.
yeah, we'll see because we don't know who the next Royal Guard will be to help you on your next quest. Now, do we? I mean, we do, but not your characters. But thank you guys again so much for joining the stream. Please tune in again next Monday, July 9th at 8:30 p.m. EST until midnight EST, where we take on the next quest. I'm letting you know that this was the most low-key out of all the quests that I've made. So, yeah, it's gonna be great. Trust me, this is going to be the biggest D&D campaign on Twitch, only on UzerFriendly. Thank you guys so much for coming out, and I hope to see you guys next week, okay?
Thanks,
You-
guys.
Bye!
Bye.
Farewell, and remember, believe in the Tiamat that believes in you.
We will pierce the heavens.